And we are back. We're back. It's been a while, Rebel, hasn't it?
A while, yeah. We've won the league since the last time we were here.
Since we last saw you, beautiful people, we have become Premier League champions. We thought tonight against Newcastle, City versus Newcastle in St James's Park, we thought tonight would be the night where we would win the Premier League on the pitch, if you like. But Leicester did us the favour in Old Trafford the other night and gave us the title then. So we're going into this with a very relaxed attitude, and I'm sure Pep is doing likewise. I'm sure you can tell by some of his choices he's made for the starting 11. Not all of them, but some of them. It's a fairly easy-going team, you know. I think he's going to rest. He has rested plenty of the star players for tonight on the basis that they'll probably play against Brighton, or half them against Brighton, and then all of them against Everton next weekend in the lead up to that Champions League final. But let's have a run through this starting 11. I feel like it could be an interesting conversation because I know there's some mixed opinions around the 1894 to do with this selection.
Can I be the man?
Carson and goals is the big one. I'm reading it out. Relax.
I wanted to read it.
Carson and goals is the big one. His first Premier League game in 10 years. We just saw him do his pre-match interview there. He's delighted. And I'm absolutely buzzing for him. I hope he gets a clean sheet. It's a fantastic occasion. And Dara came in with the fact a few minutes ago that the last Premier League game he played in 10 years ago was actually against Newcastle as well. So it's funny how the world works. Now, this is where the conversation will get a bit tricky because the voice of God was getting a bit stressed in the last 10 minutes just before we went live. So Walker in right full, Cancelo left full, Ake at left centre half, and then Joe, do you want to come in and tell us who the right centre half is?
Fraud. He's on fraud watch. I hate. No. Fraud watch. Massive fraud.
What's the issue?
Why is he playing over someone like Laporte? What's the point? We could play anyone else. There's many options we have. I think you said before that there was a small chance that even because Blackbird's season was over, Howard Bellis could actually end up being back, and he possibly could have got minutes here. Like, I'd play anyone over it. I'd play Fernandinho centre back over him. Anyone play Walker centre back and bring in like a Zinchenko or Mendy. Anyone, not him.
So, if you haven't guessed already, Eric Garcia is playing right centre half. Joe's not a big fan of him. Listen, I see what Pep's doing. I see you, Pep. It's a case of just rest everyone this weekend. I mean, none of these players, bar Gundo, Bernardo, and Walker, will play in a Champions League final or even against Everton next weekend in the last Premier League game. So it's just full rotation, and we're in a great position that we can fully rotate. Revel, what's your thoughts on what was the term that people used earlier on the season? El Snako, is that what it was?
Yeah, Spanish for snake or this snake.
Spanish for snake. You just pulled it out of your arse. It's serpiente in Spanish for snake.
El Snako.
There's Aragon all confident to hold the mic. It's Spanish for snake, so that's why we call it El Snako.
I did French. So Garcia, you should. I mean, if he was gonna do it, I don't care. I'm happy he did it now. It's not that deep. Like, we're playing again, but of course, if Howard Bellis wasn't out on loan, you'd be disappointed. If you were getting it, but he is playing this. There's not fucking you can do about it. Like, the season's completely over. I don't care. You shouldn't care. It's Scott Carson's plan.
I'm kind of the main talking point is Killian going in the chat there. Carson and goals. Daniel says Carson and goal. Did I miss something? Why not Stefan? We'll talk about that again, I'd say, when we finish the team sheet. But, on the Garcia thing, you know what? I'd much rather Garcia play than Stones, Diaz, or Laporte, because they're not going to get injured. Do you know what I mean? They're going to be absolutely crucial now in the next 10 days to 18 days. So it's fine. Let imagine, like, I'd much rather, if there was a centre half to get injured today, I'd want it to be Garcia. I don't like wishing injury upon people, but I'd rather them than, say, Diaz. Do you know what I mean? Hate to break it to you, but I don't care about Garcia as much. So you go out and you do your thing at St James's Park, Garcia. Anyway, we'll park the centre half conversation for a minute, Joe. If you can stop the steam coming out your ears.
Contain yourself.
Rodri is back in midfield. Fernandinho, he can't play every game. I say this all the time, but he will play a massive part. I think Fernandinho will start the Champions League final personally. He should, yeah. So Rodri's back in the middle of the park with Gundo and Bernardo just in front of him. And I think they're the best. I think they're the best for that role of the two kind of cams, if you like, or box to box, one of them and the other one stays forward. I think they're the two best for it, and they will cause trouble. And in games where we have suffered in the middle of the park or we've lacked presence, they are generally the two players that are able to, change that first and help us out in that front. What's anyone else thinking in the chat on any of these funny talking points, Garcia and Carson? Then up front, Pep has gone with Sterling on the left, Jesus up front, and Torres on the right. Rebel.
Right. I'm a man, of course, who was a bit of a he's a bit of a dislike. I don't have a dislike towards Sterling. A bit of a distaste for his recent form. I hope he hits about 12 tonight. I'm rooting for him tonight.
Sterling.
I really am. I'm rooting for him tonight. Like, not for everyone, but Sterling is like he's the feel good. If he scores 2 or 3 tonight, he's the feel good story of the season. He's not. But I'm really rooting for him. I think he will score. Actually, I think get 2.
Ooh, big prediction. I'm rooting for everyone, obviously. I think in different ways, though. You're rooting for Sterling on the basis that he will have a role in the Champions League final. Whether you like it or not, Pep will have Sterling on the pitch at some stage of the game in the Champions League final. Probably not starting, but he will play some sort of a role. Hang on. Someone's have to knock on my door. Hold it for it.
I'm going mad, right? So, Sterling, like he was saying, he will be in the final. You want him to do something. Jesus, probably come on. You want him to do something. Eric Garcia, no one cares about. Joe, do you want to? Actually, Joe, just before he comes back, what are your opinions on what he said about if there's one person to get injured, he hopes to Garcia? Do you agree?
100%, 100,000,000%. If there's one person in this entire 11, in this entire squad through to youth levels, it's him. He's not going to be here in 3 weeks. I mean, yeah.
Someone just fully delivered a washing machine to my house. But that's besides the point. What are we saying?
Keep going.
No. I think I've said my piece.
What was the
Basically, I asked him if he agreed with the injury comment from you, and he goes, "If there's anyone in this club, all the way down to the youth level, I want to get injured, it's Eric Garcia."
Because at least the youth wants to be here. At least the youth wants to be here. Come on.
Okay, so my point on Sterling was he will play a role in the final regardless of what you think or his form. Pep will play him at some stage, probably not start, but we're rooting obviously then for Carson because he's got Carson. It's kind of like a feel-good factor for him to get a decent day. And then Joe's not rooting for Garcia. What's anyone in the chat's opinions on Garcia? We've got 10 people watching. Let's see, people are saying, John, no way, no fucking way. Carson is actually playing. Yes, Sersky, he is playing. It's got Carson. Why are you acting surprised? He's the best in the business.
Respect to Pep for winning the league without that man in goal.
I don't know how he's done it. Daniel says, Pep clearly want Carson to get his guard of honour today. Actually, yeah, he's going to get a guard of honour as a Premier League champion. That's sick. Heather in the chat, well, how's it going? Hope you're keeping well, Heather.
Renner's there, is he?
Renner's hasn't come in yet. No sign of Renner's but I think it's a funny one, this lineup. And the thing is, because there's nothing riding on it, if it all goes tits up, we can just sit here and go, it is what it is. I mean, the Brighton game on Wednesday or Tuesday, whatever day it is, that's huge. Like, I think that's huge in terms of, like, once this fixture's over, if you like fight week sort of thing, if you're going to compare it to boxing, fight week kind of starts. The final preparation, the Champions League final, you got to get everything right. Your squad selection for Brighton and Everton absolutely has to be perfect. Your training, everything. So once you get this is like a relaxed fixture. It's the only relaxed fixture we're going to get this season. Yes, it doesn't matter if we lose to Brighton or Everton, but they're so important for the build up to the Champions League final. So tonight is just a case of, listen, it may not be the best viewing tonight. It may not be the best content for you, but we'll be sitting here chilling. Do you know what I mean? We can chill about it and have a laugh and see what happens. Let's see what we're saying. As is Curved Glass. Yes. Well done to the City boys. Thank you, Curved Glass. We appreciate that, mate. We put a lot of work into winning this league. We Darren, Joe. Do you know what I mean? We like to think we played our part. We like to think we played our part. What?
It meant everything to us. Once we came in, they went on the big winning run. So it's our doing.
I don't know if that's a coincidence or not. That as soon as we started our channel, we just sort of went 30 games unbeaten. But listen, we'll talk about that another day. Daniel says, is this Carson's first Premier League match? No. He used to be a Premier League goalkeeper. He played the Championship, then he's obviously been our third choice. This is his first Premier League game in 10 years. And his last one was against Newcastle, like Dara said. John says, I've never wanted a Man City clean sheet so bad in my life. Yes, everyone is rooting for a City clean sheet tonight. Not even just for like points or anything, just so Carson can say, got a clean sheet the year we won the league, or one of the years we won the league. Heather says, is it Eric Garcia? Yes, Heather. Joe is an absolute hater on Eric Garcia. Joe, do you want to come in and keep chatting about that? Because I feel like it's an enjoyable conversation for everyone.
Part 3. I still don't understand. There's many players that I would have started there. I'd rather have started there. I mean, if we're talking centre backs, I think I said before we got live, Philippe Sandler. I know we rip into him because he's 24 playing another 23s football. Rather see him there. Callum Doyle, good young centre back. I've seen him quite a lot in the EDS. He looks really good. Would rather play him there. I said Fernandinho before. Would rather play Walker centre back, Laporte, anyone. If he plays again this season, then I don't know what I'm going to do.
But
I
what
might
happens
actually
if
lose
Garcia
it.
turns out to be sick tonight? What happens if he puts in like a Diaz-esque performance?
Don't care.
He'll give
Don't
you
care.
2.
Nah, I don't care.
All
Still
right,
fraud.
when he does something bad, you can hit your you know what soundboard button to hit. And Curve Glass,
yeah.
I have to say, my admiration for Pep increased big time this season. On what basis? Why didn't you admire him in the first place? Curve
I
Glass.
think he did, mate. I think he did. He's just grown.
Yeah,
Character
no, I know.
Character development.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so we are 12 minutes away from kickoff. Buzzing. Daniel says, I actually think Carson is as good as Ederson with the ball. I think he teached Ederson. What do you guys think? I think they're just different generations. Do you know what I mean? They're both really good at what they bring. I wouldn't say that they're as good as each other. They're just both class, just in different ways. Do you know what I mean? Like one's here, different sides of the spectrum. So, yeah, different kind of conversation, that isn't it? What do you make of that?
Hang on 1 minute. I'm having
wrong
a
with you?
phone.
I thought you were having a stroke there for a sec. All right, Mike. You were just like that. You were like,
you watch the live stroke.
what are your thoughts on the Carson Ederson topic?
Look, it's like Ronaldo and Messi. Let's just be happy that we have them both here at the same time.
John says Eric Garcia is a snake. Dara, what's Spanish for snake?
El Snacko.
Yes, it's serpiente. Look's sake. John calls it.
They both fucking hiss, mate.
Carson taught Maradona how to dribble. You know that song? Oh la di da da. Oh I. And then he's doing the keepy-uppies. That song was written for Scott Carson because when he played underage football, he was just doing fucking, rainbow flicks and around the world, and then Samba soccer caught on to him. Read the book. Daniel says, imagine Carson gets man of the match. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a clean sheet. They might just say for the banter, we'll give him man of the match, unless someone like maybe Eric Garcia has an outstanding game and does really well. Curve Glass, it was the speech he gave objecting to European Soccer League. Did Carson give a speech?
I don't know. I hope so.
I think it means Pep.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Pep and all the other. All credit to everyone really in that situation. It was quite clear that everyone other than the suits, the corporate boys up top, were completely against it. So all the footballers, all the managers, everyone, ourselves included. There's evidence to back it on the channel. We were all against it. We made two videos, and they did well. I think we got 100 views on one of them. So big up you lot for watching that.
Nice one.
But yeah, what can we even say about tonight's game? I mean, are Newcastle fighting for anything? Are they anywhere? Are they saved?
Everyone's relegated.
Oh, is relegation done?
Everything's over.
Nothing's gone down to the last day of the season.
Top 4 maybe, but Liverpool will get that.
They should do. Let's see. Daniel says Torres gets 2 goals today. Remember my words. Joe, do you want to pin that in the chat and see what I want?
Oh, go on.
Well, Daniel, we're gonna pin that now in the chat there, and if he doesn't get 2 goals, you're in the doghouse tonight. John says, imagine getting Scott Carson on for a video. Yeah, he said he might. He says, I'm kind of busy playing Premier League football at the moment, but maybe when he retires, we can organise some sort of an interview. The thing is, he's part of that generation of players like kind of Ben Foster, those sort of like older generation that they don't look at themselves as superstars, like in their own world. That I think you'll find when Scott Carson does retire, he'll be open to doing things like not the traditional media. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's only in the last kind of 5-10 years the footballers kind of realize they're in a different world. They're superstars. Do you know what I mean? The money, the cars, the fame, the houses, all that stuff. But particularly, maybe I don't know if I can really speak for European players like from Spain, Germany, all that kind of stuff, and Asia. But I know for English and Irish players from a generation previous to this one, I don't think they look at themselves as superstars the same way they do nowadays. I'm not categorizing all of them like that. I'm not sure. I'm not saying all footballers, think they're in a different world, but I'd say it'd be much easier to get someone like Scott Carson to do an interview with you than say Ederson. Do you know what I mean?
I tell you what, I'd love to ask him. Right, I'd love to ask him. Do you remember the supposed spat earlier in the season with De Bruyne, Mahrez, the one that Mahrez said was complete horseshit, where De Bruyne and Fernandinho. Yeah, I think so. And then he went and got a hat trick the next week when he started passing it. Remember, they were moaning at him for not passing it. I'd love to know if it's true.
Ah, yes. Apparently,
Yeah.
De Bruyne and Mahrez had a bust up because Mahrez wasn't passing it.
I'd love to know if it's true.
But the thing is, these things probably are true, but then they come out to the media and they say it's not because they're not going to say, yes, I threw hands with Kevin De Bruyne because he said I wasn't passing.
Yeah, but I'd ask Carson it after he retires.
Say, did Mahrez throw a right hook at De Bruyne's jaw?
And then I'd ask him about the Foden and Sterling. Remember Foden and Sterling apparently had a knock with Pep.
Yeah.
That didn't. I don't think that one happened.
No. Foden and Pep are like father and son. I just can't see that happening. I don't know about Sterling. I just can't see it with Foden.
City documentary on Sky tonight, 10:30.
I'm actually going to watch that. Daniel says, do you guys play FIFA? Dara plays a fuckload of FIFA. Dara plays a fuckload of FIFA. Go on, you take over and see. Tell me.
I do. I can show you my team if you want. Not here, obviously, because I don't have the PlayStation on.
Join the Discord.
Join the Discord and I'll send it to you, right?
His team is probably in the Discord already.
It's actually not, but I can put it in if you join.
Kirk Glass, get in there. Joe Willock, show them City slickers how to really play. I'm sure Pep is sitting there thinking if there's one thing we could have had in this champion side, it would have been Joe Willock.
He's a good footballer, Joe Willock.
No, he is, yeah. He is good.
Do you know your man off HITC, the Irish guy?
No.
Well, he made a prediction earlier, right? He said that Joe Willock would be a better midfielder than Mikel Arteta ever was.
Mikel Arteta wasn't that good a player.
Was he? No, I remember
no. He was like he played for Rangers. He was one of their better players, as he would be.
Arteta played for Rangers.
He was, yeah, big time. And he was better for Everton than he was Arsenal as a player.
Yeah, but he was unreal for Everton. Oh, the Guard of Honor's happening here, kids.
Ah, here we go for the champions. Where's my scarf?
Oh, I fucking forgot, man. I'm in my dad's just for those who don't know.
Where is my scarf? Oh, there it is. It's in the new shells that I built.
Yeah. Did you get new shells?
I built them myself from IKEA. Handyman. DIY. Right. For the champions. Everyone, can we get a round of applause in the chat, please? Can we get a round of applause in the chat, please? For your champions are about to walk out of the pitch. Your champions, lads.
I tell you what would have been funny, right? I wish we'd won it before Chelsea, so our Champions League opponents had to give us a Guard of Honour.
Would they do it?
Yeah, they would. We don't have a rivalry with Chelsea. And I think Tuchel's too respectful to not do it.
Yeah. True.
He seems like a stand-up fella. Him. Oh my god!
There we go. He's wearing the lime green, Scott Carson. Let's go! Look at his team. You're champion. You're champions. Manchester City. Let's go. Look at that. A socially distanced, of course, Guard of Honor.
Bruce former red.
John Coster is showing his appreciation for the champions, but he says this is only for Carson. We'll take it.
See Steve Bruce clapping Man City onto the field, former red.
Big respect, Newcastle. Big respect for that. Takes a bigger man. Remember our God of Honor last year for Liverpool? Controversy over
Bernardo drinking a brew instead of clapping him.
He was just there like, whatever. We'll get it back next season. And what did he do? He got it back next season.
He takes it personally.
He does.
I love Bernardo, but he is a little rat. Like
you'd hate to play against him.
Yeah, no. If he was on any other team, it's like Jordan Henderson. He's not on your team. You don't like him.
Probably to an extent. Now, don't go crazy at me. You may say the same for Bruno.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I hate Bruno.
If he plays for you 99% of the time, you're fucking loving him. Yeah. Other than nights like last night where he's just constantly diving and moaning.
Dirty rat.
I know. Lads in the chat, tell us, do you think Bruno Fernandes gets into this City team? We were having a conversation in our Discord earlier on. Do you think Bruno Fernandes gets into this City team, starting 11 or on the bench? And let us know who you take out from this City team to put him in. Because my conclusion was he doesn't start. He doesn't start for City, Bruno.
If this team take out Garcia, I'd rather him playing centre back.
Joe, come in. Would you back that?
Yeah. Again, anyone? Have we got a new
Bruno
Discord member,
Fernandes
by the
or
way?
Eric Garcia?
Yeah, new Discord member as well. By the way,
I was wondering what was flipping.
Daniel. Welcome.
Daniel's in. Right, hang on, Daniel.
Daniel, your name will be on for the next video, the next stream. Your name will be on the bar moving across the screen there below us.
Daniel, I'll give it to you in game. I just presume everyone gets full Ken, mate, right?
Oh,
Renner's in
Palmer
the
on
chat.
bench.
Joe hit the soundboard. Come on, City. Let's fucking go. The GOAT is in goal. Yeah, Bruno does not get in City's first team. He might get in our B team. Yeah, he might play a bit of EDS football, a bit of Premier League too. Probably his standard. John Costa says, like I said, he gets in. KDB false 9. Jesus benched. Jesus be benched anyway while KDB's false 9. So,
yeah.
Renners, why is Garcia playing? He's a wanker. Renners, you're like 15 minutes late. Joe went on a rant. When you see the stream highlights come out, watch that. Joe does not like that guy. So you guys are in kind of the same boat there. So I don't really care that he's playing. It just means the best outcome, the best way to look at it is that Diaz, Stones, or Laporte will not get injured. That's the best way to look at it. Yeah. Whatever you think about him, it's that three main boys can't pick up an injury, and that is so crucial when we are just over 2 weeks from a Champions League final. Tomorrow, 2 weeks, we're in a Champions League final, lads. We have to put our differences for Eric Garcia aside and say he's almost taking one for the team here for us tonight. Do you know what I mean? He's almost saying, lads, I'll step in. I will fill this fixture, so you guys chill out on the bench and get yourselves ready for Porto, isn't it? It's in Portugal. So you know what I mean? It's you just gotta look at it from a different perspective. Yes, he's a wanker, but we need he is our wanker for tonight. He's wearing a City shirt.
On a different note, slightly more positive, Cole Palmer's on the bench. He's the only EDS
On
player
another
on the
positive
bench.
note, Gundogan got a fucking trim. Let's go.
Trim watch, but in a good way.
Looks like
Dara.
2016 Gundo again, doesn't he?
Yeah, but is that a good thing?
See, I don't buy into all this. Oh, we got a haircut. He's gonna be shit again. The guy's sick.
Excuse me, Pep Guardiola does that. Right, we're about to kick off.
What were we saying there a second ago, Joe?
Palmer is on the bench. He's the only EDS player on the bench, so he could feature.
I would love to see Cole Palmer play tonight. I think he got Premier League 2 Player of the Month just there as well. So big up him. I'd love to see him play. Renners, I was watching the Bad Batch on Disney Plus, so I'm late. Renners, can we have a minute to laugh at United? What has happened to Man United, lads? We're off, by the way. We're probably going to sync up. I think you're like 5 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah, I'll wait now. I'm on just 17, 18, 19, 20.
Pause when you're at 30.
Okay.
I'm on 20 now. I'll give you a 5-second count-in. Are you stuck on 30, yeah?
I am.
28, 29, 30. Right. Yep.
I
up, lad. I up the tune. I up, man. Doyle and Delap should be on the bench. Pep sorted out. I don't know about Doyle. I don't know. Yes, he deserves. No, I don't have an issue with him. I just don't know if there's room for him when we have so many midfielders at the moment. But Doyle or Delap, yeah, actually Delap Renners. Delap's a shout. I'd love to see Delap play. United are shit. John, let's laugh at Matic thinking he's Messi, leading to their 4th goal. Oh, right. Renners, I'm ahead of you, so I will just keep any goal a secret. That's probably a shout. The thing is, Renners, you're probably live with our televisions or our iPads. It's just the YouTube delay of like 10 seconds or 20 seconds.
There's only 5 second. There's only about 5 seconds I had to pause for.
Yeah, so we're relatively live in terms of broadcasting, but YouTube has a delay. I think Joe, maybe you could give me some information on that.
Well, go on, Stern.
Go on, Raz.
Oh, my boys go kick it.
This is a bright start from City. Quite vibrant, I must say.
Yeah.
In terms of delay, I've said it so that obviously you have to have really, really, really good internet to have the no delay. Like, I'm pretty sure boys at City Extra, because they've got business. So they can run it on that. I think there might be anywhere between 3 and 5 seconds, I think, on YouTube, and obviously the 5 or so seconds that you paused from it being live. So overall, about 10 seconds.
Joel's getting business.
Yeah. Are you getting business, Joe?
No, of course I'm not. Dara's waffling again.
Here's a good question, Joe. Me and you had a pretty well in-depth conversation about this yesterday. Should Liverpool have had a penalty?
Yes. Yes. He's out of control. It doesn't matter that he got the ball. He's out of control, and he genuinely takes him out. That's anywhere else on the pitch. It's a foul.
No, if he's playing for the team in red, it's foul.
Oh, and that as well.
Okay.
Newcastle.
Ake.
Well done, Ethan Ake. He could have been killed.
Different.
He could have been killed.
He could have been killed.
Dara hates when I say he could have been killed.
Yeah, because it was my joke and he nicked it
It's
on me.
Sir Alex Ferguson's thing.
Yeah, but he said it seriously. I'm taking it as a joke.
He said it after me.
We're going to have some sort of boxing match so Dara can get custody of the phrase "he could have been killed." Is that what we're going to do?
The custody of the "he could have been killed" ladder match.
We can both say it. It's one of the channel's catchphrases at this stage. Like we'll make T-shirts with it on it.
We're gonna have. Actually, right? They're not gonna see the podcast because I wasn't recording properly, right? But hang on. But in it, we have a term known as our full cock, in which Thomas Tuchel. I said in it. For some reason, I didn't say he hasn't seen our full team. I said he hasn't. Yes, Carson!
Hello, Carson! Well,
I said. I said basically. I just go basically. I didn't realize it. This goes. Yeah, Thomas Tuchel hasn't seen our full cock.
We were having a serious conversation about what we thought. Well
what
done,
a tackle!
well done, Serpiente. We're having a proper conversation about how we thought City Chelsea went and how it will impact the Champions League final. And Dara goes, "Well, the thing is, Thomas Tuchel hasn't seen our full cock. He's only seen half of our cock." And I was like, "What?"
Oh, dear.
Goes,
I missed
he's
out
not
on
seen
that.
our full cock. What?
I missed out on that.
No, you
Thanks,
still have
Dara.
it there, yeah.
But we were in a serious conversation, so I didn't laugh. I was just kind of like, "Did he really just say that?" And then I kind of made a point to echo off that, and I was like, "As Dara said, he's not seen our full cock."
But when I said it, I could tell he wasn't laughing. But we went.
I was like, "What?" But it was actually a really good podcast. I know most of you don't listen to our Spotify show. We get fuck all listeners on it, but we do have good in-depth conversations about football and City and other teams as well on it. So it was a good one. But Dara sort of fucked up the recording.
Right, so basically, my OBS didn't have my microphone linked to it because I've never really had to record, or at least something like that. But I've linked it, I fixed it so I can record the next podcast. But we're leaving it for this week because I am an idiot.
Let's see what people are saying.
No, Rodri.
John Coster, Bailly is so bloody reckless.
He's useless.
I
Like a
don't
bull in
really
a china
know.
shop.
The wind blows Bruno over, says Renners.
Huh.
Carson is the
Then he
goat.
complains to the ref about it.
Employs Sterling. I'm not watching. I'm guessing a triple save from Carson. No, it was just the most basic catch ever.
Catch ever. It was fine.
But it's his first Premier League catch in 10 years.
10 years.
So it's kind of a sentimental moment, John. Renners, I can't believe some City fans want Sterling out. We had that was actually part of the conversation on our podcast today, Dara, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's really genuine. That's probably our best podcast. It's a shame I'm just an idiot.
It was more of a like usually our podcast on Spotify are like, oh, we'll talk about this, then that's the show over. But it was very like free flowing.
It was waffle, so well, but it was good waffle.
It was
Like the
waffles.
waffles. Like the potato waffles, the bird's eye potato waffles. Fucking gorgeous.
Come on, Raz showing some serious go here.
A bit.
Ake, mate, that's probably why you're a centre half, Nathan Ake, you know.
Will we put Scott Carson on penalties today?
Oh, that would be so funny. So funny.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic on that.
No, it would. Imagine he gets a goal.
Like, for those who aren't watching, right? Because I know someone said they weren't watching, but Nathan Ake is...
listen to this, Dara. Renner says, I can't believe some City fans want Sterling out. I was kicked off City Extra Discord. Renner's was. Jeez.
No, I think he means because it says I was kick off in City Extra Discord. I think he means he was kicking off with some people.
I thought you meant you were kicked off. I know, I get you, Renners. I get you. I was a bit worried there. I was like, why would you kick the Ren dog out? He's the big dog. You need Ren dog in all the Discords.
Yeah, no, my heart sank for a minute, but
Sorry,
he was
my
kicking.
apologies, Reynolds. My apologies. That was my misinterpretation. Joe, big conversation last night about it. Yeah, we had a good conversation, me and you, Joe, last night. Reynolds,
Oh.
there's some wankers in there. Oh!
Unlucky.
The thing is, Reynolds, with a Discord the size of their server, like they're a massive channel. They have 30-odd thousand subscribers now. Their Discord's huge. You're always going to get City fans coming in who are just like, I don't know what you'd call them. I don't know. I don't even know if plastic's the word. It's the case that they don't know football that well. They just come in with their opinion.
You'll get molds in there. So I say molds. It'd be like people who don't support City just going in to purely take the piss and they pay £8 a month for the pleasure of it. Like,
yeah, and the best thing to do is just not rise to it. I used to do it myself. Rashane, yes, Rashane. How's it going, bro?
Oh shit.
Newcastle.
Yes, he
yeah, Dave Scott Carson. He's unbelievable. Rashane, what are your thoughts on City win the league? John says, I mean, why not? Renner says, City Extra will never get rid of the big Renner. Exactly, and that's the way it should be. Renner's is the top dog. That's the way it should be.
Myself and Renner used to get into it in that chat.
Yeah, but between you and Renners, though, it wasn't like an argument. It was just kind of two City fans debating. It was just a debate. Yeah. But you can get into arguments with some of those lads in the big Discord servers because a lot of them are genuine idiots.
Yeah, so some of them are just people who don't even support it. You just go in to purely take the piss. Like, how are you paying to do it? Like, imagine, like, fair enough. I think the tier 1 membership there is €3. You're paying €3 a month to go in and take the piss out of people. Get a job.
Yeah. See, if I like our server because it's free to join, but it's small, so we can closely monitor people who are in there. And if we thought someone was just there to piss other people off, just boot them straight away. And they're not paying, so it's not as if we owe them anything. There's no contract or there's no terms and conditions. It's just you come in on the basis that you're nice and you want to chat about football. Like in our server, we've got John, who's not a City fan. We've got loads of people who aren't City fans in our server, but for the most part, they all seem like pretty cool people. So we don't need to boot anyone out. But in ones like the City Extra one, because it's so big and because it's paid, I think that the lads probably feel like they can't kick people out because it's paid unless they're particularly bad. So it's just maybe it's annoying people like Renners who have their opinions contrast someone else's. Rashane says, I'm gassed. Yes, I'm absolutely gassed as well. It's been a mad week, bit anticlimactic, we were saying on the podcast, because we didn't win it on our own terms. Like, we didn't win it on the pitch. We couldn't see the players celebrate the final whistle. There was no fans there. We can't go there. I mean, like I said as well, I'm hoping to get to Manchester myself for the Champions League final. They're having a big screen at the Etihad, so maybe that'll be a bit more of a climax of the season. But in terms of winning the league, I was sitting in my living room. I was on a call with you guys, but I was sitting in my living room and I was just, the final whistle went. I was like, yes, we've won the league. Hang on. I was like looking around, like someone to celebrate with. I'm on my own in the house, like, you know, when you win the league, your instinct to like hug someone or get a beer or cheer and celebrate with people is just kind of like, oh, we've won the league. That's sick. Like, it's buzzing, generally buzzing, but it's just the restrictions. You know what I mean? The restrictions put a bit of a dampener on it. So it is what it is. Especially
here, like over in England, everything's out. And I understand they have the vaccine, although they're doing well. But fuck me, it's so shit here.
Yeah, it's particularly bad here. But I'm hoping, like, I've booked flights for the Champions League final to Manchester. So I'll hopefully be at Etihad for that occasion. And I might see some Renners there, maybe some other people could be there as well.
Sorry, Ake dropped.
He what?
Ake drops his shoulder on someone.
Oh yeah. I'll hopefully see some City fans there that we've met throughout the course of lockdown. If there's one thing we can take from lockdown and COVID, it's that we've got to know so many people, like other City fans, just through like Twitter and YouTube and Discords. It's been
we know each other.
That's how me and you know each other. For those that know.
And
Joe. Like, we would probably have never met. I probably have never met properly if there was no lockdown.
Definitely not, because Lewis and Jordan wouldn't have properly started the channel. That's how we know each other.
Yeah, definitely. It's mad. So like, you can be grateful for it in ways, but
go on. Oh yeah, there's a football match on, by the way. Forgot.
Gundogan.
No, that's a throw-in. Gundogan.
Rashane, seeing United lose twice this week made my whole month. It was a funny one, and we kind of had a conversation on that. I was like, how are they second place? And I think Dara said they're just by default, they're just the best of the bad bunch, because obviously no one could have foresaw Liverpool falling off as bad as they did. Chelsea didn't get good until they brought in Tuchel, which was probably a bit late in the day for a proper title charge, and then everyone else is just trash, really, aren't they? So, but just by default, United got second place. But I mean, if Liverpool were still half decent, it would have been a 2-horse race completely miles off everyone else. Like miles off everyone else. It would have been 10, 15 point gap between City, Liverpool, whoever's third.
Hugh, I don't know if you can hear me, but I can't hear you. It's on my end, so don't worry. Just keep talking.
Can you hear me, Joe?
You're fine. Darius is having a mare.
No, it
Rent
wasn't that.
free
It was just
Rashane.
the air.
John says rent free Rashane. No rent free. John, we've just won the league, mate. Renner says I will go with Renners Jr. Yes, Renners, if you're there, I'll give you a text.
There we go.
Oh, I'll give you a text, Renners, on the night, and we'll have a drink or something together. It'd be great to celebrate the Champions League final or a win together, wouldn't it? After all these months of watching through televisions and screens and all that kind of stuff.
I would have gone over, but I decided against it purely because of the fact I've been careful as up to now. So,
lads, hit like on the stream. Actually, I've not said this once. Hit like on the stream. Subscribe if we're new, and join the Discord if you like. Renner says Friday Discord without the EDS watch along in Discord and our chats after. Lucky we have this game tonight. Otherwise, I would be bored. Exactly. The thing is, like, the beauty. I don't think I would have realized it myself. The beauty of watch-alongs and the internet, like in terms of football, being a football fan, the beauty of it. I don't think I would have realized the sheer extent of it if we never went into lockdown and never had COVID. I mean, I always knew it existed, and I always just kind of laughed at it. I was like, oh, football, Twitter, all this kind of stuff. It was kind of like not for me. I'm more like, traditionally, I am someone, I go to the games. I do go to a lot of games, and that's just the way I was. But I found a new love for like what we're doing right now and meeting people like yourselves in the chat right now and chatting about that. Like, there's something nice about that, I think. So I do look at it from like, oh, folks, I couldn't go to certain games. Would have been great to go to this game, that game. But you also have to look at it from the point of view where you're grateful. You know, you got to meet so many cool people.
Look, every cloud is a silver line.
Raz, ooh.
I was in a thing yesterday for school. I told you about it. Paul put me on it. We could say that every cloud is a silver line, and it goes for everything with this pandemic. Like, obviously, I was talking about the blended learning, but like, we know a lot of people now because of this pandemic.
Yeah.
We know a lot more people, and we're actually like, this channel wouldn't exist without that pandemic. Funny enough.
I don't think City Extra would maybe exist to the extent it does now without pandemic.
Definitely not, because I wouldn't be doing watch along, so I'll be at the games.
They were going to pretty well every game, home and away, Jordan Lewis, and now they have nearly the biggest City fan channel on YouTube, bar Steven. So, I mean, a lot has come from it. It just depends what you made of it. Renner says Friday night and Hugh not getting drunk. Renner's, I've not drank since last weekend, believe it or not. And the thing is, this is how much I love this football club. I'm willing to sit in on a Friday night and do a watch along. Nah, I couldn't sacrifice a City match.
What are you doing tomorrow night?
I have no plans as of yet, but
Not yet.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
It's only 15 minutes in. And what, Joe? Just out of interest, I keep getting emails off Google saying your ID verification was unsuccessful. Is this you, or is that on my brother's email?
13 likes on the stream. Let's go. Patrick Gannon, open canal. Jesus, yes, the canal. Sad times. Awful.
Open the canal.
Did you
Open
see
the locks.
Did you see the canal?
No, what happened?
They've do you know the canal? Well, you probably don't know because you're from a bit far
I know
out.
what the canal is. I've been in town.
No, not Grand Canal. It's like there's a place down in the bottom of Rathmines there where people drink. It's like almost like a cultural place.
Right.
They've like put bollards up and fences to stop people drinking there. It's sad if you live around here.
I thought it was because you said you're on the canal last night. I thought it was I thought they had boarded up the canals or something.
No.
Open the locks.
I drank for the game last night. Evidently, I didn't drink enough. Yeah, Jesus, 17 likes. The fuck's that come from? Thank you all so much.
Nice one.
Yeah, you should have drank more, John. Drink the pain away. Completely just not good enough. Patrick says that's Cap Reynolds. He was the Django lad. I didn't even drink, Pat. I didn't even drink. He was out on the mega.
For once.
I didn't drink.
I was actually really surprised. And he joined the call last night because he's looking for a photo of himself. And he just joins, right? He just goes, Revel, do you have that photo of me at Tottenham at home? No, I've never seen it.
You have seen it. You know the photo.
No, I have seen it. I was trying to make it authentic. Trying to make it a funnier story. I goes, no, I don't have it. Then he just goes, Then he just hangs up.
No, I wasn't drinking at all. I wanted to be sober for City Newcastle. It doesn't get bigger than this.
It doesn't get bigger than this. You see who's playing, don't you?
Oh yes, my best mate Patrick. Renners and Patrick, old foes reunited. It's been a few weeks since you two got to speak.
We're on about foes.
Yeah. Patrick, leave it out, mate. You big
Mate, look
chancer.
at that bench. Look at the fucking state of that bench.
How are you? Missed you. Renners and Pat, how's things? Renners, you just missed Heather as well. She was there a few minutes ago.
Oh, unlucky Taurus. Cole Palmer. They're focusing on Cole Palmer here. I hope he comes on. He's a baller. Like Joe, and Hugh to an extent. Hugh hasn't been in the last two, but we watched the EDS games with Renners. He's just like Cole Palmer. I said this and I mean it. He moves like Ronaldo. Like he has the dribble of Ronaldo. He's clearly modelled himself off Ronaldo.
Did anyone see that? Anyone who's
Laporte?
watching? Laporte had
Yeah.
the Spanish thing on the Sky graphic.
Yeah, of course. He's fucking Spanish now.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't expect them to have changed it.
Respect to them. Respect to him. Like that Didier Deschamps fellow was taking him for a prick, so he was.
Yeah.
Like Laporte is a better defender. Like Joe, you said it to me. France had the opportunity to call up another man for the international break. They called up a fourth keeper instead of calling up Laporte.
What?
They called up like they already had Moynihan, Laurie, Steve Mandanda there. And they called up a fourth keeper instead of calling up another outfielder.
No, they called up Steve Mandanda as the fourth one. They had Areola in there. What happened is basically because of this whole COVID situation, like FIFA or whoever runs it, I think it's FIFA, they're allowing 26-man squads for like the Euros and the Euro qualifiers. So they had an extra. They had whoever it is, they added like 3 extra slots where you can call up 3 extra players. But France called up 2 extra players, and instead of calling up another outfield player like Laporte or someone else, they called up a 4th goalkeeper.
Oh, see you later, Sterling. Nice one.
He's got an come on, Raz. That's good football from City. He's got an agenda, Deschamps, against Laporte. I don't know what it is. He's got an agenda.
I remember there was a time. Now, this is an interview that I saw on Twitter ages ago, right? It was a transcribe from an interview that I don't know if it took place or not, right? Oh, come on, got a haircut. Basically, what I said was the reporter was saying, "Oh, you obviously have a lot of gifted left-footed centre backs," and he goes, and he named off a couple, and he didn't include Laporte. And Deschamps goes, "Oh, you have clearly forgot Aymeric Laporte." And then the reporter goes, "No, clearly you have." I don't know if it was real. I don't think it was, but I don't know. Ooh,
that was real. That quote was real.
That quote was real. There you go.
Renner says, "Good on Laporte. He improves Spain massively. He probably does with Ramos on the way out.
PK is shit as well.
Yeah, he's probably the youngest with the most experience. Who else plays centre half for Spain?
PK not retire from international football
Torres.
now.
I've no clue, to be honest. Pau Torres plays there. He's a good baller from what I've seen. Very little, but I've seen a bit. Watch a lot of compilations when we're linked to him.
I'm looking forward to watching the Euros now and seeing how all the City lads get on. We'll be doing watch-alongs here in the channel, I'd say. Definitely for the England games.
Oh, here's Walker. It's a shame Ireland aren't there. Hang on, wait a minute. That could be my field.
Renner says, "We are all over Newcastle." Yeah, we're doing surprisingly well. Well, not surprisingly, but like we're doing well, considering we are secondhalf.com, particularly these players.
Oh, it's you know it's gonna be like this. So it's a boring game. I like the conversation we're having.
The thing is, all these players, it's actually, sorry, I'm completely wrong. It's not surprising at all. We're all over Newcastle because all these players have got the fire in their belly. They've got a Champions League final tomorrow, 2 weeks. They're all using this as an opportunity to basically put their name in the hat to try and get a spot in that team. Everyone wants to play in that game. So this is just an opportunity. You're in the shop window here. So everyone's going to give 110%. Come on, lads. Pau Torres is good. Yeah, I think Dara said that Pau Torres is a good player. Ireland, the underdogs for Euros. Renners, we're not in the Euros. You're trolling me again. We didn't qualify. We're trash. Joe, will we do watch-alongs, me and you, for England? Raz?
Yeah.
Will we?
Yeah. I think we should do at least some of them. Obviously, I'd quite like to watch Portugal because we have quite a lot of Portuguese players. Diaz, Cancelo,
and Torres and all them.
Yeah, Spain have been an interesting watch. Just obviously doing them all because there'll be a lot of games in a short space of time because it'll be a short turnover between then and the start of the new season. So we're doing a few. We'll probably watch the final regardless of who plays in it because it's the final.
I like to watch Germany as well, just because their kits are nice and they have gun though.
And they have Mr. Whippy, yeah. Yeah, I mean. You'll be able to watch it from a neutral's point of view. I'll have to watch Southgate.
Ooh, we're playing very, very well. Honestly, I've no complaints so far. It looks like a goal is coming. I would have played Delac, Doyle, and Palmer. What, today, runners, you mean? The thing is, Pep's trying to give these players opportunities right now. He's trying to say, basically saying, other than Carson, unfortunately, he will not play the Champions League final. He's basically saying, this is your chance. If you want to play the final, pull something out of the bag. So,
and that man, partner in Ake. Don't even want to say his name.
Get rid of him. Cunt.
Serpiente, England's years.
I'll snack up.
Corner here for City.
Spanish for snake.
Ball in.
Ball in.
Ball
in, ball out.
Ball in, ball out. Go on. Oh. Today, yes, that's what I mean, Winners. It's just today that he just needs to give opportunities. Like Raz is a confidence player, so we need to play him. I'd say a fair bit between now and the final. Probably give Foden the Everton game next weekend. Oh, Ake making a nice run. Rashane, I'd rather watch you guys than City Extra.
Shit.
Oh, hit the soundboard, Joe. That's a lovely thing to say.
Oh,
That's a
shit.
lovely
Shit. It doesn't matter, but here's Joe Linton. Hey!
Hit the soundboard, Joe, for that comment from Rashane. You guys, that's a really nice thing. Thank you so much, Rashane. They're great channels. It's hard for, like, we don't want to compete with them. We're not competing with them. They're our mates. We like them a lot, so but we appreciate the comment. Defense did well there. Who's that? Walker? Very well done.
Carson had it covered, mate.
How did Newcastle miss that chance? Because Walker and Carson had it covered.
They have Joe Linton.
Oh, Walker's hurt himself.
No, it's different. The impact. It's an impact. What I call an impact injury. It'll hurt for a bit. Be able to walk it off. I mean, it's Joe Linton. If you expected Joe Linton to score there, sorry.
Corner from Shelby.
Oh, 1-0.
Oh, it's 1-0 Newcastle. What a header.
Does it count? It does count.
It does, yeah. What a header.
Oh, it's a great header. Fair play. Not there. I don't care.
I know we said this means nothing, but it hurts when we concede. It actually hurts me. Even if the game means nothing, I hate watching someone score against us.
Carson in
What
I had no clean sheet from Carson. It's all Garcia's fault.
Scott Carson's clean sheet is now gone. What a corner. What a header, mate.
It's one of Krath or Richie, and I don't know who. I think it's Krath.
Why did Ake step back?
Yeah, it's poor.
What's Ake doing, mate? Look, he steps back off him. Get goal side, exactly. What are you doing, Ake? Fucking hell.
Yep, Krath.
Right, we'll go.
My 3-year-old would have done better. Facts. Joe, I still haven't heard that soundboard. Runners, shit.
Still waiting for it.
No.
The soundboard not working. Soundboard not working. It's on the stream.
Can't
If
hear
you
the soundboard. There
working
we go.
on the stream.
It's
Hold
very-
on, give me a minute.
It's very faint, the soundboard, though. It's not like nice and loud and aggressive, but the people in the chat are not happy with us conceding. Yeah, it was. I don't know what Nathan Ake was doing. I don't know if you guys saw the replays. He steps back and then jumps, knowing he's not going to win it. I don't know. Nice finish, though. Was it Matt Ritchie?
You go ahead.
Was it Ritchie?
Craft.
Oh. It's a good header, but listen, this game means nothing, I suppose. But I do hate watching things like that. It's just simple. It's just simple, basic lack of judgment from Ake. I don't know who else was around, but Ake could have done a bit better, get goals out at least. Go on, Raz. Well, Sterling. That's what I mean. Just keep doing that. Keep taking him on. Keep taking him on. You're going to beat him. No, hi. John says I can hear it. I can't really hear it. It's quite faint, but maybe it's louder for the actual stream. Who knows? Like we need touches in the opposition box. 15 for City, 3 for Newcastle. We need a soundboard or for when someone's just spitting facts. You know what I mean, when someone's hitting deep in there with the facts, they need to be acknowledged. There's no way Pep
Like
would
what?
allow us to lose 2 in a row. Well done. All right, turn it up, Blues, for fuck's sake. The joke's gone now. The joke's gone. No losing. For fuck's sake. I know I said this is a relaxed game that means nothing, but for fuck's sake. Let's not be embarrassed here now. We're meant to be in the fucking Champions League final, for God's sake.
It's a good thing we didn't put up that podcast, because what did I say in it? I said we could
Oh,
embarrass.
you said 4-0. You said 4.
I said 6 on the podcast.
Oh yeah, you said if we really turn up, it could be 5 or 6.
You hear that? Or is it still quiet? Hang on.
I didn't even hear it.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear it either, which leads me to believe it's too quiet. Ah, fuck's sake, Cancelo.
Both our CBs are like 5'11". Yeah, like that's just one of the fucking flaws of having short centre halves. The thing is, Ake has a good leap on him, so he kind of makes up for his height sometimes. But his positioning for that goal was just poor, in my opinion. Poor judgment. Maybe Ake thought it was going to go over. Your man said. I don't know, but if this game meant something, you'd be a bit fucking fuming. We've conceded a few set piece goals.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Go on, Raz. Take him on, son. Take him on. Take him on. Go out. What? I go to the byline. What the fuck is that now? Come on, Raz.
Here they are.
He's just being skinned for pace as well.
Hey.
Sterling's got to do a little bit better than that.
A little bit better. If I had passed it to him, he has to do a lot better.
Get on side, Jesus. Canal City. What is Sterling fucking doing? I don't know. It says, it still says 0-0. Joe, change the scoreboard.
Yeah, hold on. Hang on.
No. There
That's
we go.
better. That's
Better?
much better. Joe.
Better? Okay.
Thank you. Come on, Blues. Make something happen. Hey, handball! Referee!
Could have been killed.
What game are you watching? Fucking hell, it's not rugby.
Tell them about your exploits in Rugby 20.
I downloaded Rugby 20 and I'm fucking class at it.
He wasn't too great at it.
Didn't take long to get good though.
He deafened and watched tutorials on it.
I didn't.
That's what he says.
Didn't.
3-1. Here's a goal. Gundogan. 2-0. 2-0. 1-1.
Sterling give the ball away about 4 times. I know, like, listen, I'm okay with Sterling giving the ball away when he's trying to take someone on and it just doesn't happen. When he's trying to physically take on a defender and beat him. But when he just passed the ball away, it's unforgivable at this level.
What was it you said earlier on the podcast that they'll never see?
I don't know. Said a lot of things.
Well, I know what it is, but I want to see if you say. It's okay if you take him on 10 times and only get past him once.
Because I said that last night. No,
I actually gave you credit for it. I said, didn't I, Darren? I said that when I was on the call with you last night, Joe. I said that you said it. That Pep, I think you said it was a quote from Pep or something, that I don't mind players taking on defenders 10 times and only beat as long as he only beats them once, because that one time he beats him will probably result in a good chance or a goal. But that's what we need more from Raz. I don't mind him losing the ball when you're taking someone on.
Gundogan, no.
We need a goal. Can we put the scoreboard back to 0-0? It looked better. Unfortunately, Rangers, it doesn't work like that. I wish it was just a case of just turning the scoreboard back and it doesn't count. But you know what I mean?
That's a shit free kick, isn't it? I see what he's trying to do, but it's just useless.
Bit more power, maybe, but.
I've done okay.
The thing is, if we don't get a few goals, we won't get to see Palmer. I think the most exciting part of this game would be to see Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
Why are Sky Sports headlines crap? Roshane, you guys have a members club. We don't have a members club, but we have I suppose a members club. It's free. Like, you don't have to pay. We don't look for any money. Joe, stick the link to the Discord in the chat. Rashane, it's just a Discord server where anybody who wants to can come in and join us and just chat to us all day, every day. We're always there. Renners is there. All the lads are there.
in Jesus, probably offside.
It's
City corner.
yeah, it's non-payment, Rashane. It's just a Discord server that we operate and we all talk in all the time. Some good City talk, some good blues in there. There's a link now if you want it. If you got Discord. City corner.
Is he in? Oh, it takes a league gunner. Sorry.
Corner. We have no aerial presence in our own box or on the other team's
Oh,
box.
here they come again.
Either way.
They're away again. Almiron.
If Walker wasn't as quick as he is, they were in.
Oh, Ake, what a tackle.
What a challenge, Nathan Ake. Hey! Fuck off!
What a tackle.
Is that
Let's see
Almiron?
if this is true or rubbish.
He's quick, Almiron.
Ah, he has kind of got him.
You know what I mean? Not a bad challenge in my books. It's good football. Free flowing referee. Is that a handball?
I'd have checked the
Handball.
penalty for this.
No, they would have said on the screen potential penalty check.
Rodri loves to go down holding his face, doesn't he? I'm sorry. Like, I know he got
I
a slight elbow in there, but I mean, does it a lot?
I think he got.
He's a softie, so he is.
Remember Dortmund first leg where he got, what was it? When he got hit somewhere and then went down holding his face, even though he didn't get hit in his face.
If he didn't go down holding his face, would have got a penalty.
Ake got the ball. I thought he got the ball too, Runners. Honestly, I thought he got the ball.
He's defo got him.
I think he's actually got a bang there though on this occasion, Rodri.
Oh, if not that much. Like, it's not that deep, surely.
What age is John Joe Shelby, lad? He's been around for a minute.
He was only young when he was at Liverpool, so I wouldn't say he's 30 yet.
He's had a hair transplant.
Want to take your guesses, lads? Want to take your guesses? Age bingo.
I'd say 27.
I'm gonna say 30.
Here's a guess. I think he'll score from this.
He's 29.
Ah, in the middle.
Oh,
He's hit the bar. He's hit the bar with a free kick.
Press.
Wake the fuck up, City, for God's sake.
Voldemort.
Oh, we just look shit. We just look shit.
Yeah, that first goal rocked them, didn't it?
Kevin Friend is not a friend to City. Why is that?
Because he fucking gave a free kick against Ake.
29, I was right. Yeah, he's 29. He just put a fucking rocket of a free kick against our crossbar.
Remember that one last year where Kevin De Bruyne scores a screamer and then John Joe Shelby goes to the other end and scores one? We drew 2-2.
Hey, it's a rugby tackle. He could have been killed. I like that saying, don't we? Come on, Blues. Wake the fuck up. Make something happen, for God's sake. It's embarrassing. We're supposed to be champions. I know it means nothing, but like a bit of pride. Bit of pride would be nice. Aaron Metcalf. Imagine Grew would have sealed the win. Who's Grew?
Shelby. It's like Guru from Despicable Me. Shelby. Baldy.
Oh, yeah, he does. Jesus, it was some free kick, that. Wasn't it?
I mean, he wouldn't be the first time he scored one. Carson was, I would like to say he got it covered. I don't think he did.
We was all over them for 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't know what it is with us, Berners. The goals completely knocked the stuffing out of us. Like Newcastle looked like they could score a second.
I mean, we are playing arguably our weakest centre-back pairing at the club, barring like youth team players, I would say.
Yeah. Still, I expect a little bit better in terms of build-up play.
That's what you get with Garcia Tex.
He's the sole reason.
Yep, sole reason. He's actually quite short. We're playing two short defenders. Pretty sure Garcia, it says Garcia's 6 foot. Almost certain he's just below 6 foot. In that case, like 5'11". So they're not tall.
Renner's just said that they're both 5'11".
Yeah. Which is not the best when you're playing against Newcastle and their giants.
I thought Garcia was a bit smaller than that.
It doesn't suit the Premier League having any centre halves under 6 foot.
What you do suit something.
I don't understand why we never go to the byline. Mahrez does that and it works for him. Go.
Someone who don't have the ability to get past that many players.
We keep just working our way back in field. When look, do this. Yes, that's it, Raz. Look, it puts them under pressure. Bravo, Raheem Sterling. Bit more. Let's go.
Throw back to the put them under pressure chat.
Oh, 20 likes on the stream. Let's go. Let's try hit 30 somehow. Aaron says 40-year-old Scotty boy is a sweetheart, but he's not getting near a free like that. I don't think many keepers are, Aaron. It was an absolute screamer. If it went in, you'd be saying it's one of the best free kicks you've seen in a while. But that's it, Raz. Keep going. Renners, we need Gundo, Bernardo, Sterling to step up. Yeah, we do.
Oh, why is he passing?
Why are you passing the back? Take a touch and hit it. A real striker would hit that.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, what a goal! What a goal, Cancelo! Cancelo! That was sick. That was class.
It deflected, Murray.
Oh, I don't care. It was sick. It's in. That's the main thing.
Would you say that is Kyle Walker-esque, a low-driven shot just across the floor into the corner?
Yeah.
See, that's what you need sometimes. Just be direct. Just thump it at the goal and something will happen. Don't always work your way in field and try pass into the fucking net. Just
Jesus Christ, that deflection.
Just root one football, baby. Root one football, baby. Just thump it at the net and see what happens. That's what Jesus should have done.
It's going in. No, it was Torres. It was Torres. That's going in, so it'll go down to Cancelo.
It's we don't do enough. It's just when we get the ball in the box or in a decent position, we don't just lump it at the goal. Instead, we're trying to no, we'll pass it back to our centre halves and we'll keep building until we get a good chance. Fuck off. Just hit the ball to goal. See what happens. And that's what happens. That's what happens.
Here they are again.
Oh, no, don't.
Here's San Maximum. It was a great baller, but he
well done, Rodri. That's super. That's super.
Here he is. Here he is again.
Aaron Metcalf. Oh, yeah. What a goal. Oh, yes. Rashane, absolute class. The thing is, yes. Yes, it took a deflection, but the idea was class. It was kind of like, you know what? Had enough of this bullshit passing around the midfield. Let's just lump it at the goal and put the keeper under pressure for a change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lot to be said.
The Bravka saving that. No, if it doesn't take a deflection, that's not going in. But if Bruno's was a goal last night, that's Cancelo's goal.
Oh yeah. Did they list Bruno's goal last night as his?
Yeah.
That's Cancelo's goal. That's Cancelo's goal.
I had him in a bet builder last night. Cheeky one.
And it counted as his?
Yeah.
Who passed it to him? Rodri. Will that go down as an assist as well?
Of course it will.
Good. Well, Rodri.
Sure, Aguero got the assist the other night against Chelsea. Remember when he took his foot to it and Sterling nicked it on a boy? Foul, free in City.
Let's get another now, City. Let's go. Yes, Renner, exactly. Kirk Glass, does Carson get a Premier League winners medal?
Yeah. If he's registered, then yeah.
Not officially, but he will get. Hear me out. You need to have played 4. You need to have featured in 4 games to be on the list of medal recipients, right? But the club can request extra medals that they feel they deserve to give medals to. So that's why when Liverpool won the league, they gave it to all the players who'd featured in 4 games, like an actual medal winners list. But the club were like, "Nah, we want more," to give it to other players. So Carson will get a medal, but he won't be on the official list of medal recipients. Oh, Jesus! Did you see that? For Torres! Did you see that, chat? Oh my God! Zlatan Ibrahimovic! Nah, it's Torres!
Rodri's got a shiner, by the way.
That's a little bit saucy.
He's onside.
He's onside. Oh!
Where does that hit him? Does that hit his back? No,
he flicks it with his foot. Oh! This guy!
Oh my God, what a goal!
This guy! Are you mad? Oh my God, lads!
What a goal!
champions.
Now is that goal of the season?
It's well fucking up there, I tell you, Dara.
I tell you what, mate. Right? It's that Cancelo versus Olympiacos. Oh, it's offside. It's gonna be offside.
Nah, don't do that.
They're gonna give it offside. Doesn't matter. It doesn't count.
It's on.
He's
It's
on.
on. It's on.
He's
It's
on.
the line.
He's on.
Jesus is off, I think. As per.
Jesus. Is that? It's on. It's going green.
It's on.
It's on.
It's on. It's on. Onside. Onside.
Right. What I was saying, right? Torres, that goal's up there. Cancelo versus Olympiacos, where he hits it with his weak foot. That's up there. First time me and Mr. Murray ever spoke.
Foden Anfield.
Foden at Anfield. That was the other one.
In terms of like wow factor though, that's
the bit. Yeah. If you're going off ability, that's the best goal of the season.
probably it has to be. Fucking hell. Oh yes, Daniel Neerman. He needs one more goal. Torres gets 2 goals today. Mark my words. That is sick, Daniel. Let's hope it happens. Rashane, the audacity. Exactly. The audacity to try something like that. Like that's Ibrahimovic kind of thing. That's you can't teach that. You have that or you don't. Do you know what I mean? And Torres.
No,
what?
Sorry, I just want to say Rodri is a shiner.
Oh, he does, yeah. Well, he actually got a bang then, didn't he? But the thing is, we've been saying this for a few weeks now that Ferran Torres probably is, other than Prime Aguero, the most clinical in front of the goal player we have in the squad. So, am I surprised? No. Am I buzzing? Yes. What a goal! Remember my words, Daniel. Daniel, we are remembering your words. We are. You're pinned on the top of the chat, mate. Your words are being firmly remembered.
Am I surprised? No, I'm not. Am I buzzing? Yes, I am. Shagger, yes, I am.
City need another now. Yes, Renners, let's go on and make it 3 or 4 and just write this game off.
Trying the ball prediction. 5-1 City.
5-1, you say?
Yep. What a goal. I'm trying to hear. That's unbelievable. SA7 if you're here, mate.
That was mega from Ferran Torres. What's anyone in the chat saying? What's your final score predictions?
What's your final score prediction?
I'm going to say 3-1. Or, 3-1. We'll down tools if we get another one. Missed the second goal.
Free kick.
Aaron, mate, you missed some second goal. Ferran Torres. Oh, man, go watch that on Twitter, mate. Honest to God. Renner Steve Bruce loves City's what he does. Does actually like City.
Free kick taken by the ice cream man himself as well. Put a bit of whip on it.
Oh. Never in doubt, Scott Carson. 4-1, Aaron says. I think Dara thinks 4-1 as well. Renner's 3-1.
No, I think it's 5. I think we're hitting for 5. We could even go for 6.
I'd like us to get it to 3-1 and then bring on Cole Palmer.
I think Palmer comes on and gets an assist.
Oh, that'd be so sick. Rashane says 4-2. You think Newcastle scoring again, bro?
Here we go again. Sterling.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, it's just a corner. That should be enough. What are you on? Give me a second.
41. 40.
Oh, you're ahead of me. Hang on.
Should I pause?
No, keep telling me what you're at.
45, 46, 47, 48.
There you go. We're done. We're synced.
Right. It's only 3 minutes added on. Sorry.
Yeah. We're a minute in. Cancelo's gone past 1. He still has it.
That's it. Jesus and Torres, Rashane is going to score.
Oh, great tackle.
I'd love Torres to score another. That'd be so sick. I think Sterling and Torres should swap wings. I don't know. We haven't seen Torres run at any fullbacks yet either. We've just seen him he's got the striker's eye though. Ferran Torres, he's got like a proper striker's eye.
I personally think they've done this a couple of times. I personally think Torres and Jesus should switch.
Yeah,
Jesus should go out wide.
Wax, hit the soundboard for yourself, mate. That's a big shout.
Murray, what was it you said when he scored?
What?
And Torres just scored that cracker. What was it you said?
I don't know. I said a lot.
In relation to a certain big nose Swede.
It's Zlatan.
Yeah, well, Manchester City, the official page, tweeted the goal saying Zlatan-esque.
They should have me working for
They're
them.
ahead of the curve.
I am ahead of the curve.
What's fella's name? Does the social media work for City?
Adam Monk.
Adam Monk, yeah, he knows you. He must be watching.
He's watching the stream and he goes, Jesus, Jemana Hugh, he's got his head screwed on. City coming again.
Ball in. Oh.
I think he's better on the left than Sterling. You mean Torres runners?
I think Jesus is better on the left. Oh, ball in. San Maximan is running at Garcia. Garcia's done well.
He's so
Garcia's
aggressive.
It's Willock, I think. Sorry.
No.
Penalty.
Don't even claim that. That's never a pen. Never a pen. Fuck off. Never
I don't know. No, it must have been offside. I think he's offside.
I think he's offside.
Otherwise,
it would have been a pen because he genuinely sliced through him.
He's crossed him. Ake's looked a bit dodgy now.
Yeah, ever since he got that foul given against him, that probably wasn't a foul. Foul.
He's
Yeah.
onside. He's onside.
They'll give it a penalty.
They can't.
Yeah.
He onside?
Of course they can. He's onside.
He doesn't actually crop him, does he? No, he doesn't.
I can't see it. I think he's killed him, personally.
He slips, does he not?
Doesn't matter if you
dropped him.
slip.
Oh, yeah,
Doesn't matter if you
yeah,
slip.
He's got him.
Penalty.
He's got him. It's a penalty.
Oh, imagine Carson saves it though. Insane.
It's gonna be a penalty. Okay, what are you doing, mate?
Ake's been poor, honey. He has taken him. It's penalty for Newcastle.
Oh, there we go.
It's
He's giving it, yeah.
Luckily, he's not
Red.
already on a booking because that could have been him sent off.
If Torres scores, Daniel gets something. What should we give Daniel if Torres scores again? Renner says not a pen for me. I don't know, Renner's.
He's taking his ankles, man. In fairness, they're doing what they can to not give it here, even though he is so far onside.
They should give it. He's so onside.
How are they pulling the Lions out? He's miles onside. Oh my god, if Joe Linton scores against my club. Oh,
It won't be
no.
Joel Linton, it'll be Shelby taking a pen.
Oh my god, he's going to be offside. No, he's not. He's not.
No, he's not. Why are they taking out the lines, man? This is why everyone hates VAR. It's not
He's so
offside.
far
He's so
offside.
far onside. This is why everybody hates it. Just get on with it.
Look at the gap, like. Look
Oh
at
my
the gap.
god. Yeah, genuinely, they're taking the piss here, right? Not to take the piss here.
Let's not take the piss here. It's a
Aye.
bad time. It's his own fault for leaving the leg. Okay.
He needs
This is
to.
a disgrace.
He needs to stay on his feet. He needs to stay on his feet. You can't go to ground and box that easily. He needs to stay on his feet.
Yeah, I agree with
How
you.
is this? How has this not been given yet? Penalty, yeah. Fuck me. That took nearly 2 minutes. Sorry, it did take 2 minutes.
Okay, mate. Like, fucking hell. He got done. He
It
got
is a
done.
penalty. Like, it's a very clear penalty.
Joe Linton's
Oh.
taking it, though.
Oh, for
Scott Carson, step up, mate. Please step up.
come
Don't
on,
listen to
Joe.
Scott.
Joe, you mute your mic so we can't hear you. I don't want to hear you fucking scream once Carson says it.
Fuck's
It is
sake.
Joe
Lads,
Linton as well. Oh
lads in the
no.
chat, Don't tell us the score. I'm not looking at the chat.
No, neither. I haven't looked at it all night. Sorry.
Out of his last 3 penalties, he's only scored one.
Yeah, and he's put them all in the same place.
I wonder has Carson done his research?
No, he hasn't, you mad.
Come on, the goat, says Renners.
Oh my god, I'd kill for him to score, to save it.
Oh,
He guessed the right way. 2-2.
same side as always. Sake, lads. This fraud has scored. Shit.
It's alright, Carson. Don't worry, mate. It's alright.
Conceded 2 in his first half back in football.
Yeah, in fairness, both of them, one's a penalty and one was unstoppable.
Yeah, I know that when you look at the actual goals, but the history books won't be as friendly. Fucking hell, Blues. Yeah, Aaron, you did call it, to be fair. You did call it. So did Carson. Carson went the right way. It was just powerful. It was actually a very good penalty.
Yeah, it was a good pen. Proper side in it.
Pep not happy. He's like, I gave him one fucking chance.
I gave Rude.
Second time he's Ake's gone to ground and given away a foul. Admittedly, I think the first one was still a bit harsh, but he needs to try and just stay on his feet, especially in the box. That's just
I
poor,
don't
man.
know. I don't know if Ake is what we need in this team. Referee!
Say it. Play that track.
He could have been killed.
Run it back.
How the fuck have we let them?
Right, I'm being me rubbish because it's half time. Joe, what's your half time thoughts?
Joe.
God, half-time analysis. I mean, we did well to come back from behind the first time, and it's a real pain in the ass, to say the least, the fact that we're level going into half-time.
Rashane, you did say 4-2, mate. So a big performance from City in the second half.
We are second half FC. They don't call us that for no reason, there.
Secondhalf.com, second half FC, whatever you like.
They don't call us that for no reason.
Ake last season made no mistake leading to goals. The game he's made 2 already.
He's next to Garcia, in fairness.
I don't know. The thing is, he's not looked great, Ake, in any of his performances for City. You've not gone after any game he's played in and been like, wow, Ake was great.
I thought he was alright against Chelsea. I thought he was good against Palace.
He was fine. He's fine. But he doesn't have that impact that Stones.
No, there's a reason why he's 4th choice at the club at the moment.
Yeah, because he is 4th choice. Like, he's that level at the moment. Chris Renner's in the chat. Let's go. Never a penalty. Yeah, I think it was.
That's a penalty.
It's a penalty, mate. Aaron says 5 are going on City to score the 5th goal. I would think so too. I would hope so. Renner's at the pen. I think it is a penalty, lads. Yeah, I'm going to go downstairs for a sec. Hold the fort.
Slightly positive. I say slightly positive. Ake somehow hasn't been booked, even though he gave away a free kick on the edge of the box and a penalty. Still hasn't been booked. But just poor.
They're still trying to say it's not a penalty. Like the City reporter saying this is not a penalty. He steps on Ake. It's like Ake's taken him. Unless there's something that I haven't seen.
They'll show it at half time, but it's one of those where, it's a penalty the first glance. Obviously, sometimes you get shown a replay, you go, okay, he's actually stepped on him there. He's actually done it to himself. But from what we saw, that is a Stonewall penalty. And there's no way around it. You can't say that's not a penalty given on the replay that we've seen. Obviously, if we see another one and it turns out he has stepped on his leg, that's not a penalty.
Have you seen it?
Done it. No, I haven't. I think I might be slightly ahead, so I'll tell you if they do show it. On adverts right now, though. But,
yeah, so.
Yeah, a bit poor. I'd like to see Jesus go out wide and Torres go through the centre more this second half. Torres looks more dangerous in front of goal, just in general.
Everyone's saying that he's put his foot down on Ake's leg.
Well, to be fair, it was a bit of a dodgy angle. We didn't really see because they showed behind Ake. I don't know. See if you can find one on Twitter. I'm not convinced the amount of people who are actually saying it like that. I'm not convinced that it is a penalty. It might actually be the case that he's actually stamped on him, but no, in terms of the shite that's been given this season, it's a solid. Yeah, it is. In terms of the penalties that have been given this season, it's not surprising it's been given. Daniel Newman, Ferran Torres will never let me down. I genuinely think he's just the most dangerous player in front of goal right now. He should be put through the middle, and if he will, he'll score. So frustrating, to be honest. There was only one angle. There was Renners. They've done this isn't the first time they've shown just one angle and haven't shown the rest of the picture. They didn't even send the ref over to the monitor either. So they made the decision for him. So that's also, we complained that it took so long, but it took so long because of the offside call. They were more asked about checking the offside, where he was practically on the halfway line and he was really far onside anyway. So
everyone's saying that he stood on his foot.
They need to try and, if they had another angle of the other side where it was in front of Ake and more on, I think it was Willock who got fouled, Willock's side, then you'd be able to see clearly, does he step on him? Because if he steps on him, it's not pen.
I think it's I think it's a disgrace if it is. If he stood on him, then it is. Everyone gives Fernandez shy for that thing that he did against it. hang on. Newcastle have had 19% possession.
They were always going to have low, but I mean, that is just taking the
No, but
piss.
19%.
Yeah, that is just taking the piss a little bit. Like, even when Leeds went down to 10 men, didn't they have more than that?
Yeah.
Like,
That's just... Right, here it is. It's coming back on now.
yeah, coming back on from the advert break. So, you're pretty close to me, I think, because we're not too far behind, but let's hope they just get it on with. VAR took far too long. Yeah, it did, Renners. If that was United, it's an Ake red card and a 5-game ban for dangerous play. Yeah, he'd probably get sent off. This is the first goal. Nothing Carson can do about that. It's a header across goal. Whose man is it? Ake in the end. Yeah, he's behind the man. I don't know why. I don't know why we keep defending corners with the guy who's marking behind the man. Like, it's so pointless.
Oh, lads. 4 goals in one half, though.
Yeah. Well, the show replays now. Massive deflection there. But our first goal was another case of why are our players stood behind their players attacking a set piece? Why? What's the point? Like, I don't know. Obviously, our first one was a bit lucky because of the deflection.
Yeah.
But we could have avoided that. We could have avoided that first one if we just marked properly. I mean, that goal's just incredible piece of skill. He's no right to do that. No right to do that at all. But again, it's a case for Newcastle. He's got in front of Shelby, and it's almost like Shelby just hasn't made an attempt to get in front of him. But I mean, you can't knock the finish, can you?
Right,
That's world class, that finish. It's world class.
Sean penalty.
Here's the penalty. So it's just a couple of passes, and then he's through. He's onside. Definitely onside. Ake's keeping him onside, but he's got to go with the runner because St. Maximin's fast. He shifts it on to Joe Linton, feet in the box. Yeah, I think he might actually step on him.
I can't see it. No, don't show us this. He's so far onside.
Showing us the offside. He's so far. This is what I hate. Look how far he is onside. He stepped on him. He stepped on him. He stood on him.
Never a penalty. No.
He shouldn't be sliding in, but he stood on his leg, and that's what's caused him to, lose his balance and go down. I mean, it's a great pen, but is it a pen?
They've only shown it twice, and none of them are slowed down. So
let's pay heed to what Aaron is in here. Torres' goal was so fucking good. Let's not let that be overwritten.
Oh no, it's an amazing goal. Like how he's managed to do that, like can't see it coming. It is definitely Zlatan-esque. It's acrobatic over the keeper.
That's 2 goals in 2 games for Torres. Am I right? In his last 2 appearances, Palace and today.
No, Chelsea didn't score.
Did he play against Chelsea?
Did he play?
No.
I don't think he did. Did he not come off the bench even?
He did play against. He started against Chelsea.
Oh, yeah, he did because we played with 1 midfielder and played with 4 forwards. I remember. It's 2 goals in 3 games. I think it's 4. I think it's 3 and 4 because it said before the match it was 2 and 3, so it's 3 and 4 now. So, got a good return.
I'm watching it on a 55-inch TV. I've got as close as I can. Oh, I can't argue with that, Renners. I'm watching on a fucking.
Me and Darrow have watched it. He stands on him, and that's what causes his. That's what causes the whole leg going out, losing the balance. So, is it a penalty? That's the move on to that now. Is it a penalty? Because we've seen the replay now.
Well, in modern football, it's a simple case of if there's contact and the player goes down, it's penalty given. Do you know what I mean? It's infuriating. It is infuriating. I fully understand, but in modern day football, it is just contact down pen, and many teams benefit from it.
Because there wouldn't have been, obviously, Ake hasn't initiated the contact. There is still contact, and it has made him lose his footing. But he's not forced it. He's probably accidentally done it, but he's stood on him, which has caused him to lose his footing. So is it not the other way because he's stood on his calf? Is it not the other way? Studs on the calf.
Well, that's where you have to ask what the fuck VAR are looking at. Like, what were they looking for? Do you know what I mean?
Offside. They were looking for offside for 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's a penalty in modern times because of Ake sliding under his natural standing position. Yeah, that's a good point from Aaron. To be fair, it's when Ake went lunging in, he'd already lost the battle. Do you know what I mean? If he just stood up and tried to shepherd the player out wide, he probably wouldn't have. Nothing would have come from it. But it's when you lunge off your feet and go to ground like that, willingly, you're taking a massive
I'm
risk.
pretty sure there was a defender who was retired, ex-defender, who said something similar, like, as soon as you go to ground, you've lost.
That's what I'm saying. Like you've lost a battle as soon as you jump off your feet, and it's annoying, but it's just the way it is. It means the art of being a centre half is being nullified. I mean, one of the beauties of centre half, ability is that you can beautifully tackle a player or use your own physical attributes to prevent a goal or an attack from coming into fruition. And now it's just a case of you can't do that. You just have to be a wall and just stand there and just stop him getting around you somehow. It's really taken out the physicality from the game, which is annoying.
As soon as if that's anyone else in that situation, Laporte, Stones, or Diaz, they stay on their feet and try and block any potential square ball. So that's one thing that he should probably just stay on his feet more. I know you want to try and make a tackle and just there's no danger. He's like at a narrow angle, he'd struggle to score from there. Just poor defending, but I mean, it's not the strongest defence. We knew Ake was probably one of the least likely to get in for the Champions League final, so if anything, he's just kind of certified that not necessarily he can't be trusted, but he can have a moment where he just does the wrong thing, makes the wrong decision.
Ferran Torres, he is the youngest goal scorer in Man City's history, aged just 5 years old.
Hey?
Born in a leap year.
All right. Okay. Daniel says, who would you play in the final at left back, Zinchenko or Cancelo? I really don't know. Cancelo is the better player, but Zinchenko is better on the left.
Zinchenko. He's too good. He's too good he's too good to drop.
Probably Zinchenko for me as well.
I think I'd start Zinchenko.
Probably why you're seeing Cancelo now. It's like you have a chance here if you do well. I mean, he scored, but if you do well, who knows?
You may see Mendy against Brighton and then Zinchenko against Everton. The Everton game, I would imagine you'll see the strongest team.
Yeah. I'd imagine Brighton as well. You're probably more likely to see more EDS against Brighton.
Yeah, I think it'll be a mix and match Brighton game. I mean, I don't think you'll see De Bruyne until Everton, at least. You might see Aguero against Brighton.
If he's back.
What the fuck's wrong with him? Could be wrong with him this time?
Dead. Check the owners.
Oh my god. Not showing his FIFA team. I forgot about that.
It's me and Daniel. Daniel showed his too. I wish I did that headline as Mahrez. He looks unreal.
Fernandinho or Rodri in the final? I would pick Fernandinho. Fernandinho all the time.
I mean, it's just a bit of transfer news just flying about. We're just saying that we're not interested in Nuno Mendes.
Oh, what a goal!
Reliable source as well.
The Daily Mail and Eurosport were saying we're preparing a 52 million bid for Nuno Mendes.
Jack Gorn's just come out and said we're not interested.
That's
putting that in there as well. So, yeah. I mean, the question is, do we need a left back? I think we're quite split on this. I still think we don't, personally.
He stood on his leg. He has stood on his leg. That's not a penalty. That's not a penalty.
I don't think it's. Again, it's one of those. They're given now, but it is still incredibly harsh. Like, if it happens to you, you're screaming for a pen. If it happens, if that happens to us, and the same thing happens to us, say Jesus in the box, he does the same thing, stands on him and goes down. We're going, that's a pen. If it happens the other way around, like it did, we're going, that's not a pen. It's one of those. Like, on a different day, you could say it might not be given, but if buts and maybes on the day it's been given, and we're good enough to win from this position, and we're still level. Like a pen to draw level for them shouldn't be the end of the world. At the end of the day, game means nothing. We can still win.
We shouldn't be dropping points here today. Let's be real. It doesn't matter, but we shouldn't be.
It's not a penalty. It's not a penalty.
But it's been given, which is the main thing. So you just, you forget about it and move on. You get on with the game. You can still win. You're still level. It takes one goal. You're back in front. We're second half FC. We've got enough firepower on the bench if we really want to turn to it. We shouldn't have to, but it's there.
I hope Palmer comes on, man.
We need to be ahead for that to happen. We need to win. Be winning by probably 2, I'd say at least. If it goes 4-2, I think he comes on. If it's only 3-2 or 2-2, he doesn't come on.
Well, that gets sort of shitter, but we're about to start the second half. Yeah.
He just has to forget about it and just get on with it now. It's happened.
Renner says he posted a video in the Discord.
Yeah, he did. Have a look. Have a look at it.
Aaron says, Dara, brother, it's a penalty in the modern game, unfortunately.
So soft, like it's fucking ridiculous, man. If that's given against you, like it has been, you're fuming. And Joe said if it's given for you, you're like, yeah, fair enough. But like, are you? He stood on him. Like
you say, are we? Yeah. If Jesus does that exact same thing and goes down like that, you're screaming for a pen, aren't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
At the time, but if I look at it and I see that he has stood on him, then I don't know.
Come on, Blues. Second half. What second are you on?
37, 38,
You're
29.
a second ahead of me.
Do you want me to?
It's a 50-50 runner says. The defender never gets the benefit of the doubt in the 50-50 runners.
Oh, okay, he's just sitting off him now.
Ake should have stayed on his feet. Yeah, that's the defining point, Renners. Ake should have just stayed on his feet. He knows that once you go to ground, you've lost already. Like you're giving away a penalty. I mean, it's hard to justify it. He didn't need to go to ground either. He could have stayed on his feet.
Yeah. You see, Newcastle 19% possession in the first half.
Nice.
Terrorism.
That was really nice.
Great save.
Joe, the voice of reason. You're a popular man, Joe. Renners, I would love a third view, but hey, it's done now. Yeah, nothing can be done now, Renners. But I think Ake should have done better. He didn't give the best account of himself there. Come on, Blue.
There's more goals in this. This isn't finishing 2-2. That's getting clipped.
No, but we could concede more as well.
Yeah, exactly. Who said 4-2 again?
Rashane?
Could be on.
Aaron Renners, even in Poxy Irish Underage Sunday League, I've had penalties given against me because I've got the ball and the man's gone down. It's just it.
Aaron's a rough cunt in fairness.
It's just it. Football's gone soft. Says yeah. It has, man. It has. The centre halves don't get any leeway. Renner says, I hope we get the goals. I hope so too, mate. I know the game means nothing, but you know what I mean. You like a bit of pride would be nice. A bit of pride in your work.
Don't want to lose 2 in a row is the main thing here. It's not a good look.
I don't even want to draw. I don't think that's a good look. Oh, there's a run there.
Just constant. Just like we say that we respect the methodical build up to it, but it just gets to a point. Like they have every man in their half. Stop playing to the fucking centre half. Good ball. I can't see anything because of this great camera angle. Here's Cancelo again.
Cancelo.
Oh, Jesus. He has switched with Torres. Good call, Joe. Well, he hasn't really. It's a free.
You're pause your telly, will you?
1, 2. You're getting that. Nothing in that. Absolutely nothing in that. You just dive.
Free kick in the edge of the box here. Surely something can come of this, lads.
Like
Shoot for me. You shoot for me.
Yeah, shoot. Near post. Like I always say, near post screamer.
I'd back Whippy in this situation.
Yeah, put me gas on him.
John, I'm not falling for that, mate. That's poor work. Aaron Renners, I'm not dirty. I just like hurting people while I've got Jesus Christ, that is dirty. Oh, Ake.
Corner for City.
Let's see this again.
Yeah, he's nodded on.
Reflection of Voldemort.
Yeah, sure, he's got a noggin on it.
Ake
Tell
just
you what.
needs to fling himself at that. That's genuinely flashed across the 6-yard box.
Even if you miss, Just throw yourself at. Referee is in a pair of coppers. Oh, here come Newcastle. San minimum. So you have it back. It's in their half. I'm going to sleep.
Rodri needs to be slightly careful there. Obviously, he did
Dunno
well, but he's already been booked.
I think he's been playing well, Rodri.
Yeah,
The
but he
booking
can't
was
like
complete.
he can't grapple anyone anymore. Like he tried to a little bit and he got away with it because he did, He didn't go down or
Yeah.
anything and he ended up with the ball. But he does, need to kind of watch himself a little bit. We don't want a man getting sent off.
If man sent off, then
Just don't want him to be suspended for these remaining games where we can just use him because Fernandinho can't play all the games, can he? I know it'll only be one game because you'd think so if it's a second yellow.
Yeah.
But no, last thing we want is an injury to Fernandinho because he's suspended.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of all this just passing it around the midfield and the back four. Take someone on.
Here, Isaac Hayden. Sorry, is that Isaac Hayden before I go on, Joe? 23.
I don't think he's. I don't know who's playing. I didn't really check Newcastle because there's not a lot riding on this game, so I didn't.
Just whoever number 23 is, right? He's made about
Not Murphy,
4
is it?
fouls. Jacob Murphy, I get mixed up with the two, right? Jacob Murphy and Isaac Hayden, I get mixed up about. But either way, Jacob Murphy has made like 3 or 4 fouls now. I'm pretty confident he's not been booked.
Is this Newcastle's strongest team? If so, they're shit. I think it is. Fucking hell, man. What the fuck's wrong with us? This isn't possession football.
Gundogan's done poor there. He just needs to. If he's going to go backwards, he needs to go backwards. He can't, go backwards and then turn around.
Fucking hell.
I think this is Newcastle's next to strongest team. I think Lascelles captain. I don't think he's playing. But apart from that, I can't really think of many other players. That and the fact that I have no idea who plays for Newcastle.
Newcastle are proper irrelevant now.
Now, attack. Go quick. Break quick. Don't pull back.
Give it Gundogan. Fucking hell, it's so sloppy.
Jesus. Now we'll go back to our centre half, will we?
No, we put out for
we'll pass it out of play. We need Doyle. He can take set pieces. Our set pieces haven't been bad, runners. It's just there's no one in the fucking box other than Torres.
Why are they focusing on this fella?
Callum Wilson instead of Joe Linton. Yeah, probably, yeah.
Is this... Obviously, I love Gundogan, and obviously he'd still do bits in this game because of his ball retention. But is he the sort of player that we need right now just to recycle the ball when we're just level? Because we complain that we're going backwards. He is,
Newcastle.
he's good at ball retention. That's his entire thing.
Oh, here's Newcastle again.
Careful, Ake.
He
Careful.
done well there, Ake.
He did well, yeah.
Corner for Newcastle to probably score.
Would you think of Foden in the midfield at this point, given how slow we seem to be? Inject a bit of pace going forward.
100%. Don't see why not.
Ake needs to be careful. Yeah, Reynolds, he does. That's very aggressive for inside the box stuff. It's sad. It's sad that you have to be like that, but you do.
He's still not booked.
Yeah.
You're not going to book for the penalty one, no?
No.
No, because we stood on.
He gave away a penalty and he gave away a free kick on the edge of the area. Still hasn't been booked yet. I don't know why. I think it's because having Friend had the least bookings given away this season, on average.
Oh, ball in.
It's a good ball.
Ooh. Yeah, that's how you take a corner.
That's a really good corner.
San Maximum has it.
Why can't we take corners like that?
It's Matt Ritchie, like.
Oh.
Like, surely Kevin De Bruyne can take a corner like that. Like, Matt Ritchie isn't. For as much as he is a hard man, he's not a great footballer. And he can do that. Oh, for fuck's sake, this
Why
is...
is he playing as a defensive midfielder?
I don't know. Roger got another foul. He's what? Well, a foul. It wasn't a foul, but another one that I don't even fucking know anymore. Man, I'm so tired. This is a dead game.
This is a good football from Newcastle.
Yeah, they're finally getting a bit of possession in. They're killing us with it. Good.
Good. Renner says, I would take Rodri off, move Gundo as CDM, and put Bernardo and Foden in the middle. Take Torres in the middle and bring Palmer on as the winner.
Gundogan can play as a 6. We've said this for years. Gundogan's not a 6. We get torn apart when he's on 6.
If we're getting desperate, then I would possibly, take off the defensive midfielder. Not as such moving back, but because, again, his ball retention is so good, so I kind of sitting a bit deeper than Foden and Bernardo. It'd be an option, but, I mean, we're only on the 55th minute. We're all right for now.
I want to see Cole Palmer get some game time. Whatever about the result, I think that would be great to see Palmer get some game time. Gundo is on form, Runner says. I think he's trying to make a case for him down 6.
Yeah, he's on form. Doesn't make him a good 6. Like, it's like saying Jesus is on form. Doesn't make a good left back. Thanks, Joe.
Walker's on form. Doesn't mean he's a great goalkeeper.
Well, we already know he's a good goalkeeper.
Clean sheet.
And a save.
Jack Grealish are brilliant to watch when they are taking on 4 or 5 players. I don't know. Do I rate St. Maximin that highly?
St. Maximin's so good to watch. Cancelo, what are you doing, mate?
What is he doing? Isn't he a book for that, isn't he?
Good should do. He's all over. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, he is.
Stupid.
Well,
Stupid.
what's the point? He's getting frustrated. Look at this, right? That should be a free already. Then he boots it away. He wouldn't have got booked had he not booted it.
Renner says the soft yellow card.
Yeah, but he's booted it away as well. He wouldn't have got booked had he not booted it.
Oh, this is a game, man. Do you think he's going to make any subs?
He's suspended for the next game now, Cancelo. 5th booking of the season.
No, it gets up to 10. No, it gets up to 10 at some point during the season.
Ah, right. Never mind.
Yeah. I can't remember when, but it does go up to 10 at some point. Like, it goes up.
Well, it's definitely already gone up. So 2 games left out of this. Oh, Ake again.
Ake got done bad there. Ake's not having a good game, lads. Come on.
Garcia's actually been pretty good.
I haven't noticed him, to be honest, but I mean...
He made a really good tackle.
Ake.
That is poor. Jesus Christ. But I don't... You wouldn't waste a sub on bringing him off, though, would you? You can't.
He's having an awful time with fucking Joe Linton, if that's his level, man. Ake on for Laporte, Renner says. I think he hurt himself, is he?
He's kind of fall over, but...
I think it's one of those where you do something shit so you act like you're hurt.
Yeah.
Right, here comes Richie. He'll probably score off this.
He's a great set piece taker, that man, Richie.
Yeah. Like if John Joe Shelby wasn't there, he's taking free kicks. Oh, here we go.
Chance to break now.
Right.
Just go. Just take him on. Referee!
Come on, I give you permission.
He could have been killed.
Good man.
Wait!
He could have ended his career. Pep's going to take him off now. Rashane says, yeah, I agree. I think Ake could cost us another goal. Honestly, lads, he looks really, really shook.
Torres wants to have a pair of glasses and a lightning-shaped scar because Voldemort had to take him out.
He could have been killed.
Voldemort about a cadaver.
No appreciation for the value of life there.
Value of life. The tactical foul.
Oh, he is actually injured.
Oh, Jesus. The one thing I wanted was just... Who is it? Oh, it's Torres.
It doesn't look that bad.
Fuck off, Shelby.
Aldi.
Oh, my summer.
Telepathic, Dara, telepathic.
Me and Joe are on the same wavelength every single time. I swear. We said the word terrorist in sync 3 times in the last week. I'd say.
I wouldn't be bragging about that.
Right, you tell that to Mikel Arteta, setting up 5 at the back, and Thomas Tuchel 5 back, 2 DMs.
I think he's fine. He's walking.
That's a surefire sign.
I mean, it was his ankle and he's walking, so.
He's a big guy, isn't he? So he now has to walk off and walk back on again.
Palmer's warming up. Palmer's warming up.
A man down for the set piece. Not that we usually score from them.
Coleth Palmer is warming up.
Joe, we've scored off a set piece today.
Oh, yeah.
We've not scored. It's probably a foul, isn't it? No.
Really good goalkeeper.
Oh, here come Newcastle.
Chance for a quick break.
Oh, we have a lot of people back.
Renner says our set pieces are wanky. They are so bad.
Oh,
that's a penalty. That's a penalty. It's a penalty, yeah. Who gives it away? Kyle Walker. Fucking hell, what is with us on giving away pens, man? The fuck are we at? How can Kyle Walker contain Mbappe and Neymar for fucking 2 games?
God.
Garcia
got done by Joe Willock for pace.
Oh, fucking hell, that's
Jesus Christ.
Man done a job and Mbappe then gets done by Joe Willock. Fucking hell.
Don't care. Like, honestly, if they don't score here, just blow the whistle half an hour before. Don't care.
It's not Joe Linton this time.
No, it's Willock. Willock claimed it straight away. Get the camera off. Now,
Chance to be a hero, Carson 2.0 redemption arc.
Right, Panenka. Let's try it. Just move him on.
Is he not like twice his age?
Probably, yeah. Carson could actually be his granddad. Well, obviously not being on it. Right. Willock steps up.
Yeah!
Oh!
He saved it. For anyone not watching the game, Carson saved the penalty and then the rebound.
It's unlucky.
That's unlucky, man. It's unlucky.
That's funny shit.
Good effort, Carson. Good effort.
No, Carson couldn't have done any more there. He banged that. Yeah.
It's so unlucky. He hit his elbow.
That's so unlucky. Anis NSR, can I please be a mod? We don't really need another mod, but we'd love you to subscribe. John Costa says Carson must save it. He did save it, but do you know what I mean? Aaron Ake and Garcia can't contain Joe Linton. Folks, like I know, mate. It's so bad. That centre half partnership is just so bad. Why are we giving away penalties? I know you'll get him next time, Scott. There won't be a next time, I don't think, John.
We've given away 2. At least we've got them, a couple out the way with now. I'd rather give them away here than like anywhere else.
We're gonna give another one away. It's gonna be 5-2. It's gonna be like Leicester. Stone's warming up. Ref.
Referee watching the game, eh?
You're not very good.
Pay for you to go to Vision Express.
Oh, football.
Look at Walker, so hard to pitch. He wants to make amends for that. Look at him in the box.
Go on. Who is this with the ball?
Go on, Raz. Yeah, Walker! Oh, Torres.
Wasn't even Sterling either, I don't think.
I thought it was. Where's Daniel Nearman?
He called it.
He called it.
They're different races, Murray.
They're both tanned. I thought it was Walker because I saw him in the box. I was like, it has to be him. Look at him. He's... Watch Walker run.
It's a funny game. This is.
It's not Walker. It's Jesus. It's Jesus.
I thought I saw
Walker's in the box. Walker's at the front post. He's got better movement than any of our
That's who I thought it was. That's who I thought it was. Allow me.
Why is
Torres
Walker at
scored
the
second.
front post? He's got better movement than all of our forwards on the pitch, apart from Torres.
That's sick.
It's 3-3, my God.
I'd say there will be a next time for you with that back four. Yeah, more penalties. 3-3. Torres, Willock, Daniel Neyman. Where are you, mate? Both tan. They are both tan. They're both tan. I'm watching on an iPad, so my eyesight's shit as it is. I don't know where my glasses are. Daniel Neyman, did I win something? I said it. He will never let me down, my boy. Congratulations, Joe. The soundboard for Daniel Neyman.
That's your award. You get the soundboard. And again.
Spam the soundboard. Spam the spam. The spam the soundboard.
I tell you what, Daniel, do you ever fly over to Ireland? I get you a Subway, right?
This will end 5-5. John Costa says this game, like for the neutral, this game is probably pretty interesting.
Mate, I'm enjoying this. I don't care about it. Like,
I was like, Walker! Oh, they're both tanned.
different races.
Look forward to the stream highlights.
They're not different races.
They are to an extent. Oh, fuck me.
Scott Carson saved the penalty in his Man City debut, never forget.
Oh, fuck's sake, Cancelo rinsed. Oh my god, it's going to be...
Oh my god. We're going to concede again.
Yeah, we will.
When's the last time? Was Leicester at home the last time we conceded 3?
Probably.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
When's the last time we conceded 4? Leicester again.
Yeah. Right, here's Rodri. He gives it out to Cancelo. He's shot. Oh my god.
Oh, he's the post!
Yes!
It's there! Who's that?
He's got a hat-trick!
Kyle Walker!
What is this game?
Torres hat-trick. Are you mad? Daniel, your thing is cancelled out now. You said he scored 2, he scored 3.
Torres, mate. So no, I'm not giving you a Subway anymore, mate. You got it wrong.
You said 2 and he scored 3. Kyle Walker.
Wait, just wait. You could be offside from the shot. You never know. Let's just watch. Oh, this gonna be offside. They'll roll this out.
No, he's on.
I bet you they'll roll this out. Good reaction time though.
That is some striker reactions.
Play this.
Why is that like how much more does he need to do to tell Pep Guardiola that he's just like our best striker at the moment? He's the only one who's in that position.
This won't count though. Just calm down. This will not count.
Yeah, I know, but the movement. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it counted.
He counted. Aaron says Kyle Walker hat trick.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Says, Daniel is technically wrong. He scored 3. I just said that. Daniel, he says, I'm sorry, guys. I was wrong. I thought he'd scored 2 and he scored 3. What a bastard.
Apologies. We got it massively wrong.
I thought he was my boy, but he's not.
It was 2-2 like 11 minutes ago.
This game is crazy.
Here, Jesus on the wing has been brilliant.
Jesus on the wing, Torres up front. I said to do that. Pep Guardiola did it. Now he's got a hat trick. What? He's a striker. He's a striker.
Yeah, he's a striker, man. He's a striker.
Like, we effectively conceded 2. Like, Newcastle will have a higher XG than us because they're 2 penalties.
We were looking for a bit of entertainment while
it's great crack on a Friday, isn't it?
The games mean nothing. But listen, this game is delivering.
This is a brilliant game. Torres is a sick owner.
He is. Is he putting himself in the mix to play Champions League final? He's like, what more can he do? He's got a hat trick.
Yeah, I know, but he needs to do it again. If he gets another chance, he needs to do it again and again and again. Like these players that are in front of him in the front line have been doing it consistently, game after game after game after game. You know, this is another one where he's, done well. He's got a hat trick here. I mean, we know he likes the stat pad, but the only thing he can do is do this more when he gets given the chance. But I don't think there's enough games left.
4 goals in 3 games.
When we're here at halftime XG, Newcastle 1.16 to Man City 0.45.
Like, I don't think there's enough games for him to play his way in there, but I think there's enough to play his way into like impact sub off the bench. Definitely, 100%. He has to be in contention for that now.
MCFC fan 10, what a game this has been. Bloody hell. Yeah, it's quite crazy, really, isn't it? Fucking 4-3 against Newcastle. Darius had 4-0 in his prediction. Dara, what second do you on, mate? My Sky crashed for a second.
54, 55.
Yeah, we're going.
57.
68th minute, yeah?
Yes, sir. Haha, 69. Yup, sorry.
Alright, we're good. What a game for neutral. Yes, technically a neutral myself, but I'd be a bit biased to City, to be honest. Good man, Aaron.
Yeah, no, our Metcalf's always been like that. Respect to him.
Can't keep up with the socials. I was midway doing the Torres second goal for 3-3, and he scores another one.
He's a beast, man. Man like Kyle Walker, you know.
Well, that has to be goal. No, that's Torres goal of the season. I don't care.
We're giving Kyle
Kyle-
Walker man of the match in a review.
Kyle
for getting a
Walker
hat-trick.
hat trick, and Ferran Torres gives away the penalty.
Yeah. Because Dara says they're different races.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
They're both tanned.
yeah, Torres is a white boy though. Just for a bit of time because he's over in Spain.
Walker looks Spanish. He's got the sallow skin.
That's a bit of a weird analogy.
There's anything Spanish about him.
City have had 3 shots. What?
How?
What?
We scored 4 goals. How were we on 3 shots?
It doesn't count that Torres one.
Yeah, they must not count the Torres first one. They must count it as like almost a flick on.
We have scored more goals than we've had shots.
That's football for you, lads.
Clinical.
Well, Carson is definitely not getting his clean sheet anyway. It's
Oh, he's
fine.
getting man of the match anyway. Joe already has him as a 10. He has Garcia down as a 1.
Yeah, we're not actually doing that.
Joe Fiona, Joe.
Make no mistake,
Glad-
Carson still gets a 10 because he saved the pen.
Yeah, there we go.
Ferran
It's
Torres is our new striker. I am serious. I agree. Well, in principle, I agree. I'd still like to sign a Kane or a Haaland.
Yeah,
don't
no,
know.
let's sign a Kane or Haaland. Jesus can be our new winger. Torres can be our backup striker.
Sell Jesus, man. Sell him.
I'd
Yeah,
agree with
send
that,
him
but
off.
he still looks
Send him
full
off.
in the right.
Send him to Arsenal or something, where he'll be needed, or send him to Spain.
Torres scoring a hat trick to take away Carson's man of the match. Couldn't write it.
Can't really give Carson
It's
an
disgusting.
He can. He saved the penalty. We never do that.
Go on, lads. Let's make it 5. Go on, Raz. You've been anonymous in this game, mate.
It was just banter.
How many times have we got a hat trick this season? Anyone?
Mara's got one against Burnley at home.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
89% possession.
The last
In the
10
last-
minutes.
Fucking hell, lads.
Total football.
Apparently Joe Willock made the mistake for the goal. Not bad. Sorry. Hugh, do you know the person who does the Finn Harps fucking Twitter?
No.
Well, but you know there is obviously someone who does the Finn Harps Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
He was watching the match earlier, playing Dundalk. So this is the update. 71st minute. My watch LOI has died, so I have no idea what's happening. Update as we get them.
Oh Jesus. Such Irish football.
Oh,
Go on, Blues. Let's make it 5. Bring on Palmer now.
yeah.
Bring
Steve
him on.
McNair, we said he'd probably score.
Give him a go. Runners, if we do not give 2 pens away, we would be 4-1 up.
If my aunt had
If your aunt had
my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. But she doesn't, so she's not.
You know what I'm
MCFC fan.
trying to say?
When Man City played Newcastle at St James Park in 1968, they beat them 4-3 and won the first division. Mad, isn't it? Jeez, big fact. Hit the soundboard.
Especially 4-4, don't hit the soundboard. Oh, Ake.
Did you hit the soundboard there, Joe?
I did. Do you want me to do it again?
Yeah.
Did it?
No.
Didn't hear it. No.
Fuck.
Sorry, MC fan. MCFC. We're trying to give you some credit for your
They
good
can
fact.
hear it on the stream. It's just used.
Oh, if my
Yeah,
uncle. There we go.
I'll make up for it.
My grandmother had wheels. She would have been a bike.
Is that Canty going off, is it?
First mistake by Garcia. That's how football works, lads.
Mendy's on.
I actually like that fact. When Man City played Newcastle at St James's Park in 1968, beat them 4-3.
Chelsea's newest signing. Anyone saw the screenshot, you'll know.
Benjamin Mendy. Chelsea's newest signing, yeah.
Nathan Ake, baby.
That's Steven's song, isn't it?
Yeah. Little moth flying around the room.
Any chance Palmer coming on? Any updates on Twitter, Joe, about that?
Absolutely zero at all, apart from the fact that that is 13 goals for the season for Ferran Torres in all competitions.
That's outrageous for a guy who never plays, or like really rarely plays. Do you know what I mean? There's some top players in the country who haven't hit those numbers. All in, that's good football, though. I like that. It's just like, it's a switch up from just passing it around. It's direct.
Route 1.
Route 1. The
Yeah.
American dream.
Here, listen to this, right? Sean Goater put up on Twitter, # Man City. Okay, I'm getting ready now. I'm increasing my warm-up.
Rashane, we can hear it. Oh, sorry. The thing is, me and Dara can't hear it, but you guys can hear it. Sorry for spamming you. Aaron says, if my dog had 8 legs, she'd be a fat spider that's been left retarded after a severe stroke. Then it says, Torres is the most clinical player in the Premier League for me. Woo! It's a big statement. What do you reckon about that?
No, Harry Kane is alive.
It's Kane, man. It's Kane. He has the ability, Torres, to hit that level. I mean, getting a hat-trick for City is a pretty big deal.
Bastard. Oh, here's Mendy.
Benjamin.
Ball.
That is a shocking ball. That's a shocking ball. It's a shocking ball.
Get in. Fair play to him. Oh, shit.
Shocking ball.
Walker.
Walker's not having a good game. He scored a hat-trick, but he's not having a good game.
It's going to be 4-4 here. Oh, wasn't it? Nathan Ake.
Oh, nice, Nathan Ake. Nice, mate.
Nathan Ake, baby.
That's 40 million's worth. Aaron says Lewandowski is greater than Kane.
No, mate. Honestly, Lewandowski is sick. But Kane
Depends what you're talking about for me. Talking about finishing, yeah. If you talk about all round, no.
Put Kane in that Dortmund team, he gets more than Lewandowski. Put Lewandowski in that.
Dortmund, Dara, Bayern.
Sorry. He probably does get more than Lewandowski, considering he doesn't play for Dortmund, yeah.
Not anymore, Dara, not anymore.
If you put Lewandowski in that Tottenham team, he doesn't get nearly as much as Kane does.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Kane creates his own chances. That's the thing. Kane's more complete.
Come on, Blues. We're on the attack here again. Gundogan. Oh.
Stuff for it. Ferran Torres, aged 21 years and 75 days, wrong, he's 5, is Man City's third youngest Premier League hat-trick scorer after Mario Balotelli and Raheem Sterling.
Why is Mendy on, Renner says? Ooh, I don't know.
Cancelo looked a bit
I'd
shy.
say we're winning, but this game's been all over the place.
I don't even know what we're going to say in the review. There's kind of a lot to talk about, isn't there? Considering the game means nothing. The game means nothing, but so much has happened. Like, it's 7 goals.
Made your job a lot easier, because if nothing happened, if it was a 1-0, you genuinely would have had nothing to talk about.
Content, baby. Content. So hit like, hit subscribe, help us hit 250 subs, you beautiful bastards. Oh, Jesus. Kyle Desmond Walker. You're not having your best.
Come on, Desi.
Aaron has come in. He says, Leva is better all round than Kane. He's more technically gifted and he's proven it in Europe too. Kane gets a move to a better club. He'll take the mantle off Lewandowski. Thoughts?
Gifts.
Well, one of them was favourite to win the Ballon d'Or in Lewandowski. One of them wasn't, Harry Kane. I think that kind of settles the debate. Kane playing at Spurs kind of puts him down a notch because it is Spurs. Like, he plays in the Europa League. It might be the Conference League next season if he doesn't move.
Aaron's point is that if Kane does move to a better team, he takes that kind of like title off Lewandowski.
Yeah,
because he's more respected if he's in the Champions League and a team that's challenging for it, winning leagues, trophies. Like, he ain't won anything, has he? Apart from, respect the Audi Cup.
Oh yeah, respect the Audi Cup. Renners, we know this is your most probably used 3 words in one sentence. I want Haaland. Renners really wants Erling Haaland at City. We all do.
Oh, Gundogan.
Oh, quick feet though.
Rodri, you fucking plant.
So
That's
John
a
Costa.
Just
bomb.
call him a plant.
Yeah.
Fucking bagel.
Call him random household. You random household.
You fucking poster.
You fucking you chest of drawers.
John Goss says this has been a gas stream. Would be. I thought this would be one of our most boring streams, but it's been good fun. Aaron says Lewandowski not getting Ballon d'Or is the biggest robbery since Ribery in 2013.
I'd argue Modric in 2018.
Yeah,
No, he says, yeah. It's as big as robberies and Ribery not getting it. So
Yeah,
who that year? Yeah, who that year didn't get it? I know Modric got it. It was like no Ronaldo, no Messi. Yeah,
No, Messi had
Real Madrid
DLCs.
tax. That's what I put it down to.
Ronaldo's playing for Madrid. It was voters' fatigue.
Yeah, he was playing for Madrid, but it wasn't that the year that he got off.
No, they.
Is it?
It
It
was
wasn't the
going
year that he
into-
left for Juventus.
Oh, it was. It was. He had played for Juventus for 3 months at that stage. Yeah. That Perez fella has his hand in every pocket in world football.
not ours anymore.
Not yet.
Renner says KDB 2019-20 robbed. Oh, he was. Renners, we didn't even win the league.
Can't say that.
Salah getting a goal. Salah getting goal of the season 2 years ago was a fucking farce.
Oh, Puskas because
wasn't
he
even
scored in a
a
derby. Oh no.
It wasn't even goal of the month. It didn't even get goal of the month. It wasn't even Salah's best goal that month.
It wasn't even the best goal of the month, and it got Puskas.
Like, it was a good goal. It was a really good goal, but it's just fucking ridiculous. Like, that was given over Bale's bicycle kick.
Oh, that was an outrageous goal.
Yeah, but because Salah plays, for Passion FC, Gegenpress FC, and he scored against their rivals, their hometown rivals, who at that point were like mid-table. Still technically are, but slightly better off now.
Scouse
Yeah, but
Redbird.
Bale was in the Champions League final for Real Madrid. You think they'd be all over that shit? It's Jesus. Still 10 minutes left. I don't know what I'm watching.
You forget that you forget that Ronaldo also scored a bicycle kick in the same year as well against Juventus.
Oh,
That's-
that's a brilliant goal.
Well, we have
Yeah.
all the real ones in the chat. I'd ask all of you in the chat to do us a favor and get your fucking mates to subscribe. They don't have to watch us. We just want to hit 250. We've got 18 subs to go before the end of the season. Please, please, please help us out. Please, that would mean the absolute world. You guys are all the ones who are here regularly, so if you would help us out in that front, it would be massively appreciated. Anyways, back to whatever it was you're talking about. Go.
Stat check. Man City have had possession for over 2 minutes.
Oh,
We've had the ball and haven't given it away for 2 minutes. That's how boring it's been for the last, I don't know how long. It's died a death.
Yeah, we've been
Playing
talking
set.
about player of the seasons and Ballon d'Ors and that for the last 2 months. I've not even noticed who's had the ball and who's not.
I'm pretty sure
This is-
every player has got a touch.
This is like a watch along for a team that isn't City, where we just go off on a tangent and just ramble about football.
It may
in
as well
general.
not be. As long as we're winning this game, it may as well not be. There's nothing more to talk about. When we're losing, we can be like, oh, we're losing, it's not good enough. But when we're winning, the league's wrapped up. It may as well be just a fucking Champions League watch long.
This is a kickabout, like.
It is. How long? This must be 4 minutes with the ball.
Oh,
Oh!
First decent cross I've seen Kyle
Oh!
Walker put in quite a while.
I'd say about 3 years.
Walker scored his fourth. There's there. Also, Hazard at Chelsea had 2 goals better than any of Salah's that season. One against Liverpool and one against West Ham.
West
Trim
Ham
check.
was the season
You'll like
after
this,
that.
Sarah.
West Ham season after.
You have someone calling for a trim watch here. Aaron's looking for a trim watch on Joe Linton.
Yeah. Sorry, right. Give me a second. Just let me put it together in my head, right? Right. Joe Linton, your head looks like a bag of popcorn, man. It actually is. Actually, that's a bad one. Right. Scratch that. Jamal Lewis. What the fuck? Mate, come on. You look like Paulie D.
I don't think anyone has an idea who that is, but at least I don't.
Some Jersey. You don't know who the king is.
uh,
I was definitely
Where is
afraid
it?
of Paulie D for a while, fun fact.
I love Paulie D.
scary looking bastard.
Oh, what an Ake.
Ake has the best hair on that pitch, but Jamal, like, sorry, who was it? Jamal Lewis? I think I said Jamal Murray. He plays for Denver Nuggets. That is.
What about that Salah goal versus Chelsea at Anfield? See, I don't remember any of these.
Was that another season after as well?
It's him again. It's him again. It's him again. He's still not been booked.
Kevin Friend, he's got the least bookings in the Premier League. Let him off.
He's still not been booked.
It's a pre-season friendly, pretty much. Come on.
Kevin Friend wants the record for least bookings.
That's like a 6 foul.
Polar opposite to Mike Dean, innit? He'd be given a red card already.
It would be already 3 red cards. I'd say he would have sent Nathan Ake off in penalty.
John Joe is top of the pops in terms of trims. Jesus.
Proper Brexit trim.
He just needs like a Union Jack flag on his head tattooed.
I'd say he wakes his children up and makes them sing God Save the Queen and pledge allegiance to the crown.
Instead of using cereal for their or milk for their cereal, they use carding.
Stella.
They don't have cereal. They go Greg's, man.
Greg's just scran-bear sausage rolls.
Go to Greg's and they wash it down with a pint of card.
Straight to school for year 5.
Ah, yes, the culture.
For Queen and country.
For Queen and country.
It's what the Queen would have wanted.
Joe can testify this. He is British.
I don't know if any of you saw the thing about the whole thing about Britons would have to drink an average of 124 pints per person to save pubs.
I reckon I could say the pubs on my own.
I'd say you could because you are a heavy alcoholic. You just refuse to admit it. Yeah.
I am not alcoholic. I'm just a fan of a beer.
Fan of multiple.
Fan of multiple beers on multiple days of the week.
Should see his Tinder bio. Fan of beverages.
Fan of alcohol, but I'm not an alcoholic. Murphy fell Cancelo 4 times and not even booked. Who's Murphy?
Jacob Murphy.
Aaron says the Salah goal was nice, but Hazard running through 2 different teams in a season makes that little hairy diving bastard look like Man United Alexis Sanchez. Aaron's on fire tonight. Joe votes Brexit. Don't start him off, John.
Oh, I didn't actually vote. I still can't vote, so I'm not old enough. So, but if I could have, I probably wouldn't have done it anyway because they're all probably corrupt anyway. So,
oh,
you probably would have.
No, I probably wouldn't have voted on anything because I just think the whole government is just shit. But less of that. We're here for the football, not for the politics.
Football's on, Joe. Football's on.
Rainer says he's not an alcoholic. He's just a pisshead. You know what? I'll take pisshead. You know, I'm not completely oblivious. I am a bit of a pisshead, but I'm not an alcoholic yet.
Mr. Christanbul.
Oh no,
Mr. Christanbul. Oh no.
They're gonna bring on Delaney as well.
Is it just me or does he look orange? He's using fake tan.
He looks like he has John.
He looks like a little Oompa.
Attacking change. Off comes a defender for Dwight Gale.
Joe is in the EDL. Lads, we can't push this narrative. Joe's not in the EDL. He doesn't vote Tory. He doesn't vote Brexit. He's not in the EDL. We're not having this. This isn't being pushed. We're not going to be known as the City channel that's also linked with the EDL. MCFC fan.
He is in the EDL, not mind him.
Joe is an 18. Nah, Joe is 12.
Well,
Nah, he's 17. He's 17. City get fucking Palmer. Yes, back to the point, lads. We went on a bit of a tangent there. Where the fuck is Cole Palmer? 2 minutes to go.
Went straight to politics. We skipped over the bench and just went straight to politics in the EDL.
Pierre, the Longsap brothers look inbred.
I don't vote.
Like Aaron is calling Mohamed Salah the second coming of fucking I don't know what, but like
Alexis Sanchez.
Alexis Sanchez, but they still look really. It's like a man. The Swansea manager. He is a fucking stay.
Is there another goal on us? Do you reckon?
Nah, 4-3 full time, isn't it?
Joe thinks the rich are too highly taxed. No. Oh, poor Joe, man.
You want to know a fun fact about Joe? Have you ever seen the baby in the car where he says Millwall, fuck up Joe?
Joe look like him.
It's got that is him.
MCFC back then. How the fuck has this gone from football to the fucking English Defence League?
Tell you what, if we took a note out of their book, we wouldn't have shipped 3 against Newcastle.
What?
Defence League.
Oh. Here, Torres wants 4th. See that? We want Cole.
He hasn't scored yet.
Yeah, Walker's just taking all the shine tonight, isn't he? Yes,
Walker.
It's probably too late now, runners, for Palmer to get any real chance. It's bollocks, really. It would have been a great game for him to have a go in because it's quite open really on the wings now.
Might get 30 seconds. You never know. Is he made a sub apart from Mendy?
No.
So I haven't been keeping up.
This stream has just turned into assumptions about Joe. Apparently, you don't believe in climate change now.
No, it's a thing. I know it's a thing.
What does he not believe in?
Climate change. He's real, man.
Just a young boy from the countryside just trying to run the stream. And now he's been accused of being a racist.
Joe texted me once saying Jeff Fuels can't melt steel DMs.
Who? I don't know who that is.
Here's a nice comment. Well, kind of a backhanded nice comment. Joe's political ties are undoubtedly on the racist extremist side of life, and he is a massive Tory, but he's lovely in the stream, so it's grand. Hit the soundboard, Joe.
No, I refuse. No, you get the other one.
Undoubtedly on the racist extremist side of life, but he's grand. He's sound in streams. Oh god, this is lads. Let's stop at the politics.
Being held heavy abuse for my non-existent political beliefs.
Joe, the thing is with Joe, he couldn't give a fuck about politics.
Yeah,
he's the most non-political person you'll ever meet.
Apart from on the Twitch streams when I kept on calling Ethan a Tory, but less of that.
That was banter.
Yeah.
5 minutes added on. I've just realized. Oh, lads, what a funny night this has been. You guys in the chat, you've been good cracks tonight. You've kept us entertained.
Okay, the stream highlights. Do me a favor. When he says Walker, just freeze it and have the did it, and just say it was not in fact Walker.
No, I'm not putting in that sort of effort.
You know, he's just so blatantly open about not being honest.
No, I cannot be bothered, Dara. I'm not going to spend my night. It's the late kickoff, Dara. Please, I beg.
No.
Daniel says Jesus is a winger. I'm 100% sure.
Back on the football talk.
I think we've been saying this for about a year now.
I think he's a winger too, Dan. John Gossard. I can't keep reading these out.
I've got the chat out. Would you fucking stop, man? Come on, leave it out. Jesus Christ.
Joe has posters of Boris Johnson and Maggie Thatcher on his bedroom wall, on a wall of Theresa May on his ceiling.
John Joe Shelby is Joe.
Joe definitely claps every time an immigrant is deported.
I can't believe I'm being held this abuse.
Lads, chill on Joe. He's a good guy. He's a good guy that doesn't care about politics. You guys are toxic. You wouldn't know there's a football game on, would you?
No.
Fucking Newcastle nearly scored it. Oh, that's fucking excellent. Go on, Salem.
Take him on. Oh.
That is the worst trim on the pitch.
It makes his head look so big.
Yeah. Like, he looks like he has a triangular head because of that haircut.
He's like when you order Trent from Wish.
Oh my god.
Trent, but on the other side.
Yeah.
Do you remember he cried the last week when he didn't score? Sorry, when he scored. And now he's out scoring a fucking hat-trick.
So Walker is the youngest player to get a Premier League hat-trick for City.
Yeah, fair play.
Desmond Walker.
Just at the ripe age of 30.
No, they take away whatever age Garcia is because of Garcia tax. So he's only 10.
Discussing the Garcia tax a lot.
Basic maths.
Chew.
Hey!
Done that twice now. We love Joe. That's why this is so funny. Exactly. It's all banter. He's a good skin, is our Joe. He's being framed, Renner says. He is.
Being
It's
framed
awful.
for my political views when I'm probably the only one here who's not actually allowed to vote yet.
He's the only man. He's the only man. He's the only man in here who doesn't have political views.
Never said he wasn't a good guy, but he's a violent racist and he's been evidently passing on his views to Hugh. It wasn't Walker, it was a Spanish 5-year-old. Lads, come on.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not the one who's got him a Spanish 5-year-old. It's Dara who's been calling him 5.
He's born in Libya.
He's a Spanish 5-year-old.
Basic maths.
Spanish 5.
What's the point in having Palmer on the bench, says Renners? I don't know. Like, you'd think if he's going to bring an EDS player on the bench, the kid's going to get on.
De Bruyne and Aguero weren't fit. That's my reasoning. And
Actually,
and
yeah.
I don't think Edison's actually on the bench either. So
Well, it's like when Danny Mandro was out for balls. Remember he was out for balls? Danny gargled.
Yeah. Come on, Blues.
I'm all getting slander from Renners now. For fuck's sake! Oh no.
They were wrapping up. It's 5 seconds to go, and that's Garcia scores. Go on, Carson. Yes.
Oh, it's great footwork. Okay, what?
Oh, it's all over Red Rover.
Well, there we go. 4-3, lads. 4 bloody 3. Can you believe it? Sir, can I be a mod, please? In the Discord, Anis. We probably have to have in the Discord before we make you a mod.
Talk to you about it if you.
We'll talk to you if you join the Discord. Joe, stick a link to the Discord. I think most of the lads who are in the chat there are in the Discord anyway. Aaron says Joe's
Quite literally got no reason to have any more mods.
Legally. Dare I do that?
What was it?
Joe's the bloke that checks the foreign players are in England legally.
Wait, before we go, have you ever seen Come Fly With Me? You know the fella on border control? That's Joe's dad.
Right, it's over. Lads, I just want to make it clear. I want you to put some respect on Joe's name. He's not a racist. He's not.
I will take it for now, but if it appears in the next stream, beware, you might be timed out because, come on, there becomes a point where it becomes bullying.
It's just banter. We'll leave it for tonight's stream. It's funny. Listen, 4-3. Thank you all for coming in. Please do the favor I asked of you all. One bit of homework for you all before next week's stream. Please get one of your friends to subscribe. If you all do, we'll be much closer to 250. And it would mean the world to us because you're all great crack and we want this community to keep growing. So do help us out in that front. 21 likes on the stream is absolutely class. Aaron says, lovely stream, boys. Sorry you were on the bad end of it, Joe. Love you. Exactly. It's all low. It's all banter. It's a good laugh. I gotta go. Great stream, guys. Thanks, Renners. Everyone, please get your friends subscribe yourself if you're not done already, and we'll see you for we'll post a review probably tomorrow, and then the next watch along will be Brighton, which is on I think Tuesday or Wednesday. So thanks for coming in, and we'll see you then. Peace. Joe, wrap her up.